Ja, hallo und willkommen zurück. Weiter geht's. Jetzt gucke ich gerade den Sperling da an und habe überlegt gerade, jetzt hat er ja so bläuliche Verfärbung am Schnabel. Und hatte der nicht beim letzten Mal, am Ende beim letzten Mal irgendwie eine rote? Ich meine mich dunkel zu erinnern, dass ich irgendwie noch überlegt habe, was der für rote Färbungen da hat. Und jetzt ist es irgendwie so bläulich. Also irgendwie variiert das vielleicht. Man weiß es nicht. Vielleicht habe ich es auch falsch in Erinnerung. Ja, und jetzt haben wir Start Book 5 anstatt Continue. Ich weiß gar nicht, ob ich jemals direkt an einem Ende von einem Buch aufgehört hatte. Wahrscheinlich irgendwie nicht, sonst wäre mir das irgendwie vorher schon mal aufgefallen. Aber nur gut, starten wir rein ins finale Buch Nummer 5. Hatte ich beim letzten Mal auch schon blau gesagt? Ich habe irgendwie dunkle Erinnerung gehabt, dass es irgendwie rot gewesen wäre, aber keine Ahnung, wo es herkommt. Geistige Umnachtung. Sieht tatsächlich auch so ein bisschen aus wie so ein Laborzimmer, ja, mit so einem Fenster von außen, wo man irgendwie eine gefegte Außenwelt hat.
Zoe, you're awake.
What? Oh, Wonkers, get off me! Oh, what time is it? Wait, where am I?
You're in the hospital, Zoe. In Casablanca. Don't you remember?
No.
You got really sick, and they brought you here to make you better. I've been watching over you. You've been in a coma for a long, long time.
I'm not sure. I'm confused.
You just woke up, Zoe. It must be strange to be awake again. Don't worry. It'll pass. You just need to rest. Go back to sleep now. I'll watch over you.
Wonkers, you don't sound like yourself.
You've been very sick, Zoe. You can't trust yourself right now. Just close your eyes and go back to sleep. You'll feel much better afterwards.
No, I can't sleep anymore.
I wouldn't recommend that, Zoe. You're not well. You need to go back to sleep.
I need to get up.
Verdächtig hartnäckig,
I
ja?
wouldn't recommend that, Zoe. You're not well. You need to go back to
Stop
sleep.
it, Wonkers.
Abgesehen davon, das weiß der schon, ist ja kein Medizinroboter.
Those vitals aren't too bad.
Ne, gut, sie steht aufrecht, das ist ja schon mal ein ganz gutes Zeichen, was Lebenszeichen angeht. Ich weiß nicht, ob ich den drücken will, den Knopf, ehrlich gesagt.
The call button should really be next to the bed. Although, I guess they weren't expecting me to wake up from my coma anytime soon.
Bei den ganzen verdächtigen Geschichten, die hier so abgegangen sind, warte ich erstmal noch, bevor ich irgendjemandem aufmerksam mache, dass ich aufgewacht bin.
Over 200 unread posts. So, I was more popular in a coma than when I was awake. Encouraging.
Ja, wobei, wenn sie über ein Jahr im Koma war, wer weiß wie lange. 200, einer pro Tag, nicht mal.
Good old Wonkers. For as long as I can remember, he's been there for me. Like a surrogate sibling and guardian. Best gift ever. But there's something not quite right about him. I can't put my finger on it, but he's not really Wonkers.
Are you tired, Zoe? You must be tired. Let's go back to sleep.
Alter.
I'll stay right here. I promise I won't ever leave you.
No, I don't want to sleep anymore.
You're not feeling well. I can tell. You're exhausted. And you're seeing things that aren't real.
I don't know what's wrong, but it's not me. It's this place. It's you, Wonkers. You're all wrong.
That hurts my feelings, Zoe.
Wobei, wenn die Ich meine, das ist ja hier so eine Technologie-Zeitalter-Welt, ne? Und wenn die halbwegs Hirn hätten und wenn die schon so einen Wonkas da hinstellen, der irgendwie so ein bisschen aufpassen soll, wenn sie nicht völlig bescheuert sind, haben sie irgendwie einen Alarmmechanismus eingebaut, dass wenn er eine Bewegung detektiert bei ihr, dass er sowieso irgendwen benachrichtigt.
Flowers from Liv.
Die Liv ist doch tot, angeblich. Entweder sind die Pflanzen sehr alt, oder die Frage ist, wieso... Weil sie hat ja dem Roman erzählt, also angedeutet, jetzt hat nicht explizit von Liv erzählt, aber sie hat irgendwie angedeutet zumindest, also für uns verständlich gesagt, dass sie tot ist und für ihn halt irgendwie angedeutet, dass da jemand irgendwie beteiligt war, der jetzt irgendwie tot ist.
Graduation day in front of Jammy Hall.
Dann ist die Frage, wie kann sie dann Blumen geschickt haben?
Thanks for joining us. Things are generally going very well today. Wouldn't you say so, Marek?
Jardin de Roses. Home, sweet home for most of my tumultuous teenage years.
Mind one bit, Marek. Following up on yesterday's heartwarming Wattycorp story, the company behind everyone's favourite dream machine has announced that customer satisfaction has reached an unprecedented 110%.
Impressive, Rika, but who can argue the Dreamer has changed everything?
110%.
An end to war, an end to violence, an end
Meine
to
Güte.
poverty. What are we doing here, Marek? We should be in Dreamtime too.
Homeschooled, huh?
You said it, Rika, you said it.
Wattycorp has also announced that surplus profits from the Dream Machine will go to sponsoring free dreamers for children in need worldwide,
Na super.
giving them the opportunity to escape their dreary, pointless existence for a life of endless joy and happiness inside Dreamtime.
Genau, damit sie nicht auf die Idee kommen, ihre Situation zu
Just
verbessern, ne?
another reason why
Oder die
Wattycorp
Welt
is
zu
our
ändern.
favorite
Gott
corporation,
bewahre.
Marek. And they're not even paying us to say that.
Lieber in Drogen flüchten. Ja, super lustig.
But seriously, things are great.
Alter,
They
seine
are
Lache war jetzt schon ein bisschen daneben
good.
gerade.
Just trust us on that.
It's a card from Karen. Mum, Dad, and me. That was when we moved to Casablanca.
Was irgendwie so gar keinen Sinn macht, wenn sie mindestens Teenageralter war, aber selbst wenn sie erst 10 wäre auf dem Bild, wobei sie deutlich älter aussieht, wieso hat sie dann die Helena Chang, wenn sie ihr begegnet ist, nicht als ihre Mutter erkannt in Teil 2? Also es macht, also Teil 2 macht so gar keinen Sinn an so vielen Stellen.
That's me in Cape Town. Our 5th anniversary. Reza and I took the backtracks to Norway and a hydrofoil to Svalbard. We spent a long weekend traveling around the island. Dad and me in Casablanca.
Und was auch immer zwischen ihrer Mutter und ihrem Vater dann vorgefallen ist und warum auch immer das, was da vorgefallen ist, ihn dazu bringen sollte, sie zu belügen. Also
The
es ist irgendwie
Atlantic
alles
Ocean looks
sehr strange.
perfectly serene from here. When the megastorms aren't raging, of course, then not so much.
Nun gut, dann ziehen wir uns mal was an hier. Oh, das klassische Casablanca-Outfit.
No, this isn't really me anymore.
Ja, läufst du lieber hier in Unterwäsche rum, oder was?
No, this isn't really me anymore.
Es gibt doch keine andere Auswahl offensichtlich.
Locked. Locked. All that beach and sunshine and I'm locked inside. This must go into the hospital hallway.
Ich meine, wenn man sich das Zimmer mal so anguckt, also ich weiß ja nicht, wie 2200 Ungrade, keine Ahnung, wann das genau spielt hier, ich habe es nicht mehr so ganz auf dem Schirm, wie da Krankenhäuser in Casablanca aussehen, aber das, also auch die Tür und die Wand und so, das ist jetzt nicht so wirklich irgendwie Krankenhaus-Style, ne? Aber naja. Schauen wir mal.
It's locked.
Natürlich.
Why on earth would they lock a hospital room? That feels unsafe.
Ich meine, gut, sie ist jetzt im Koma. Das ist jetzt nicht irgendwie, weil ich habe gerade überlegt, so mit dem Teppich und dem Holz, Vertäfelungen und hin und her überall. Das ist doch fast unmöglich, das irgendwie halbwegs steril zu halten. Aber gut, beim Koma-Patienten vielleicht nicht ganz so kritisch wie Bei anderen Intensivstationsgeschichten, aber naja. Nun gut, da müssen wir wohl doch auf den Knopf drücken, ob wir wollen oder nicht, wa? Wenn wir nicht rauskommen.
Someone will be with you shortly.
Das gut ist, weiß ich noch nicht. Zoe Maya Castillo. Vital Science, Koma. Der hat noch nie mitgekriegt, dass ich aufgewacht bin, ne? Ja, kommt noch einer her? Kommt mal aus dem Arsch.
Your call has been registered. We will send someone to your room as soon as possible.
Meine Güte.
It's locked. Why on earth would they lock a hospital room? That feels unsafe. It's from Reza. Thinking of you. I would hope so. Hola, sweetie. I hope these flowers will brighten your day. Love, Liv. That's cute. Liv's cute.
Ja, aber die ist doch tot, dachte ich. Ja, da hat sie das Scheiß erzählt.
Not being in a coma probably helps. Good old Wonkers. For as long as I can remember, he's been there for me. Like a surrogate sibling and guardian. Best gift ever. But there's something not quite right about him. I can't put my finger on it, but he's not really Wonkers. Thinking of you. I would hope so.
Dachte, ich kann den nehmen, aber...
I guess he stops by often. I mean, of course he does. I hope he's okay. You don't sound right.
You're imagining things, Zoe. You're very, very tired. Sleeping will help you feel better. You should go back to sleep. Just for a little while.
No.
Ja, sage mal.
All nurses are currently busy. Please wait for the next available nurse.
Hier ist aber auch sonst nichts. Karte von Karen. Der View, die Bilder hatten wir.
Thanks for joining us. Things are generally going very well today. Wouldn't you say so, Marek?
I'd almost forgotten this. I won a competition. Second place, I think. Jama was so proud. Prouder than my dad, perhaps. Definitely prouder than me.
The company behind everyone's favorite dream machine.
Naja, in der Europolis-Geschichte ist sie tot. Ja, jetzt ist dann aber die Frage, was war das dann? War das dann nur Einbildung von ihr? Wobei der Fernseher ist ja dann, der Fernseher müsste dann das Laborfenster sein. Man hat ja den Blick von hier gehabt. Hat sie sich das dann alles nur eingebildet, aber dann hätte sie sich ja auch den ganzen Mercuria-Teil nur eingebildet. Wenn sie sich Europolis nur eingebildet hat, oder...
Locked.
Jetzt weiß ich aber auch nicht, was ich hier jetzt noch machen kann, ehrlich gesagt.
There's something very wrong here. Not just the room itself, but what exactly? I can't put my finger on it, unless I literally put my finger on it. I think I need to take a closer look at things.
Naja, habe ich eigentlich
Get
gemacht.
well, get better, please wake up, hope you recover, don't die. Where's that book you borrowed? Come back to us, all our love. Where were these people before my coma?
Oder das ist halt eine gefakte... Oh, ich dachte, das wäre ein Grafikfehler, aber dass das hier so wackelt, ist vielleicht sogar tatsächlich gewollt. Ja, das passiert nämlich immer ziemlich genau, wenn man nicht so hinguckt. Es kann natürlich sein, dass das hier gefakte Realität ist und dass wer auch immer die Realität gefaked hat, nicht so richtig gerallt hat, dass Liv tot ist und deshalb sind hier gefälschte Sachen.
I'm so happy to have Olivia Del Marco in my life. And Alien the Cat is hands down the best electronics shop in Casablanca. I can't wait to go back. Cape Town University has the most beautiful views. I spent so many lazy afternoons with friends, sitting on jammy steps and looking out over the city. I'd almost forgotten this. I won a competition. Second place, I think. Jama was so proud. Prouder than my dad, perhaps. Definitely prouder than me. I remember feeling like the end of my bioengineering degree was impossibly far away. I can't believe I actually made it to graduation. It's almost like a dream.
Stimmt, die hat ihr Studium noch abgebrochen. Sie hat doch gar nicht graduiert, ne?
Come to think of it, I don't remember much from that day. I was there, I was wearing a gown, but who else was there? Dad? Reza? And what was the ceremony like? I just can't remember. Weird. What just happened?
Und dann ist es mit Liv auf jeden Fall auch nicht koscher.
When was the last time I visited her shop? That was ages ago. Did it close down? I remember something about... Okay, that was not just in my head. Something's definitely going on. Something's wrong. The whole graduation thing, something's definitely wrong here. Shit. Am I losing my mind, or is reality glitching?
Realität ist auch nicht mehr das, was immer war.
Something's wrong. The whole graduation thing, something's definitely wrong here.
Aber sie hat ja nicht graduiert. Sie hatte ja abgebrochen, das Studium.
I didn't graduate. I dropped out.
Hm.
I mean, sometimes I wish I hadn't. But this is a false memory.
What are you doing, Zoe? You shouldn't be on your feet. Come on, I'll tuck you in and read you a little story, just like in the old days.
I never graduated from Cape Town University.
Und ich weiß auch nicht, ob sie mal irgendwas gewonnen hat, wirklich, aber da weiß ich jetzt, da kann ich mich nicht dran erinnern. Aber Liv ist definitiv tot, hat sie an Europolis gesagt, also muss hier auch irgendwas nicht koscher sein.
Something happened to her, to Liv. Something terrible. Now I'm officially freaked out. Olivia. She's dead. I know it. I feel it. Liv had an accident. She's dead. She never sent me a get well card.
You don't look well, Zoe. You're probably seeing things. Please lie down, just for a minute. I'll watch over you. I'll sing for you.
Und ob der Unfall ein Unfall war, das ist noch die Frage. Da wissen wir auch noch nicht so richtig, was damit eigentlich, was genau da eigentlich passiert ist bei diesem Unfall. I hope you're feeling better. I miss you every day. I'm always thinking of you, so this is what I say. Get well soon. Standard Vartilla Get well soon Card. Weiß nicht, ob mit Reza auch irgendwas faul ist.
It's from Reza.
Die waren ja nicht mehr zusammen. Jetzt weiß ich nicht, ob das vielleicht darauf anspielen soll, dass sie ja eigentlich...
Thinking of you. I would hope so.
Aber die waren ja noch befreundet und so, also insofern könnte das alles stimmen. Jetzt weiß ich ja nicht, ob sie mal irgendwie wirklich was gewonnen hat, da bin ich jetzt halt nicht so sicher. Könnte natürlich auch sein, dass dieses Bild mit ihrer Mutter, weil das würde halt der Logik von... Ach, das ist ihre Tour mit Reza, die ist gefegt, genau. Ihr Bild mit ihrer Mutter, das kann nämlich dann gar nicht stimmen, weil dann wäre ja der ganze Teil 2 irgendwie Schwachsinn.
Mum and Dad were always moving when I was growing up, because of their jobs. This must have been the 5th or 6th home we moved into. I remember falling in love with the place as soon as we got there. It had all these nooks and crannies, a balcony, and my own room with an awesome view. There were so many hiding places. Me and Mum. We played hide and seek all the time.
Okay, wenn das jetzt so eine gefegte Umgebung ist, dann macht es natürlich irgendwie Sinn, dass so ein Bild da ist, weil das stimmt dann halt nicht. Dann ist es zumindest kein direkter Widerspruch zu Teil 2. Das ist ja schon mal wenigstens halbwegs gut. Macht Teil 2 nur unwesentlich besser, aber ist trotzdem noch ziemlich schlecht gewesen im Vergleich zu Teil 1 und 3, aber wenigstens nicht mehr völlig widersprüchlich.
When she came after me, she would stomp her feet and shout. What was it she'd say again? I don't actually remember her voice that well, or her face, or that she was there with Dad and me. Mum she wasn't... Where was she? Helena was never part of our lives. It was just me and Dad. She abandoned us when I was an infant.
This isn't helping anyone, Zoe. You're just going to ruin everything. Please stop. Please go back to bed. Go back to sleep, Zoe.
Okay, der Trip mit Reza war dann wohl auch
We
fake.
always talked about going to Svalbard. It's such an incredible place. So majestic and so alien. And I was totally geeking out about going inside the Doomsday Vault. 5 years together. Almost hard to believe. Things have been rocky between us from time to time. It's amazing that we lasted this long.
Ja, habt ihr halt nicht, ne?
I remember we stayed at the what was the name of that place again? And where was it? I don't remember any of it. It's weird, but I remember nothing from the trip, aside from talking to Reza about it and this photo. We were there, and we've been together for 5 years. Haven't we? No. No, this is wrong. This feels all wrong. We talked about going to Svalbard, but we never did. We broke up, and that trip, it never happened.
Sonnenschein Plaza, Europolis.
Oh my god. This isn't real. This place is a hallucination. Or a projection. I need to get out of here.
Look what you've done.
Halt
Why
doch
couldn't
die
you just
Fresse.
leave things be? We could be happy here together. The
Ganz
both
sicher
of
nicht.
us, forever. I need you to go back to sleep, Zoe. Now, before it's too late. Before... Look what you've done. Look what you've done. Why couldn't you just leave things be? We could be happy here to...
Something's wrong. This place and you. You're all wrong. You're not you.
That doesn't make any sense, Zoe. Of course I'm me. I've always been me. Wonkers, your old friend. Your best friend in the whole world.
You look the same. You don't act the same, and you don't sound the same. It's like someone put you together from memory, but they didn't get the details right. They didn't know you like I know you, and they probably figured it wouldn't matter. That's what's wrong with this whole place. It's made of memories, and some of them are not right. Europolis, Arcadia. I wasn't dreaming. They were real. This is the dream, or a dream made physical. By me. I made this, and I can see through it.
But I'm real, Zoe? Aren't I?
Of course you are, Wonkers. Of course you're real.
Are you sure you don't want to play a game? We haven't played a game in so long.
I'm sorry, Wonkers.
Okay, then. Promise to wake me up later?
I promise.
Nighty-night.
I'll miss you too, buddy.
Gehen wir jetzt hier über eine Tür auf? Wahrscheinlich die nach innen, nicht die nach... Ah, okay. Holodeck. Okay, dann müssen wir jetzt wahrscheinlich die echte Tür suchen. Und der Fernseher war ja das Fenster. Wenn man den Zoom betrachtet. Genau, da ist irgendwas dahinter.
What's this? Is this a one-way window? Have they been observing me? Fuck.
Der Raum hat gar keine echte Tür, der hat bloß das Fenster. Hier oben sehe ich nichts. Das sind hier alles bloß normale Wände. Ah, hinterm Bett. Ja, das macht doch Sinn. Da, wo halt... Wo man es halt so in der gefakten Realität am wenigsten erwartet. Oha. Das ist wohl die Grenze der gefakten Realität. Und direkt Elektroden am Kopf. Das haben sie da irgendwo angeschlossen gehabt. Ich glaube nicht, dass das ein normales Krankenhaus war.
Bib, stop that. It's not a toy. You could kill someone.
Kian hat Haare gekriegt. Zoe hat Haare verloren.
Send for a healer, you cretins! My legs are broken.
Leider nichts
What do we
Genick.
do with her?
Können wir aber noch
I
nachholen.
haven't decided yet. We have enough on Sister Alessandra to hold a summary court-martial and execute her. Or we send her to Sadir to stand trial. She'll face death. Or worse,
Das klingt
a
gut.
solitary life sentence in the black hole. To be honest, I think that decision should be yours.
Da bedanke ich mich aber.
She's murdered thousands, and she believes she's righteous. Nothing will be gained from sparing her life. She must stand trial, but we don't know what's happening in Sadir. Someone may want to protect her,
Das ist korrekt.
and we can't bring her with us to Mercuria.
Auch das ist korrekt.
Our people must know the truth. Alessandra needs to stand trial for what she's done in Sadir.
Ja, das ist tatsächlich der Punkt. Ich glaube auch nicht, dass in Sadir, dass das unbedingt, also da weiß man halt nicht, wie es ausgeht. Also es kann schon sein, wenn da irgendwelche Parteien noch existieren. Ich meine, sie hat das jetzt auch nicht alles allein gemacht, ne? Und wenn da irgendwelche Gruppierungen noch sind, die da mit drin stecken oder die das befürworten oder so, da weiß man halt nicht, ob sie nicht davon kommt. Also Sadir scheidet aus.
She must stand trial, but we don't know what's happening in Sadir. Someone may want to protect her, and we can't bring her with us to Mercuria.
Also Gien heißt dann wohl, dass wir sie hier irgendwie vor Gericht stellen. Sehe ich jetzt aber auch nicht, was uns das bringen soll. Ist auch wieder nur irgendwie, das zieht alles in die Länge, weil wir müssen ja auch irgendwie zurück und wenn wir sie aber hier lassen und am Leben lassen, da weiß man auch wieder nicht, was hier wieder noch alles passiert und so. Und ich sehe jetzt auch nichts, was wir jetzt noch gewinnen könnten. Außer vielleicht Knowledge über diese komische Seuche, die sie sich da gezüchtet haben, aber die kann man vielleicht auch noch, das kann man vielleicht noch irgendwie woanders herkriegen. Und ich weiß auch nicht, ob wir das wirklich brauchen. Ja.
Court-martial and execution.
Very well. Hang her from the tower. May the goddess have mercy on your dark soul, Alessandra.
You can't do this.
Bin mir nicht ganz sicher, was...
Council's approval. There are powerful people in charge.
Naja, das ist nämlich Council Approval. Das ist
You'll
nämlich
rot in shadow, I swear to the goddess.
genau der Punkt.
You'll burn for eternity.
Die wäre wahrscheinlich davongekommen in Sadir.
We go back
Und ich bin mir nicht
and
so,
we end this. Can I count on your
bin mir nicht
help?
so ganz sicher, was Gien genau bedeuten soll in dem Fall.
I had no idea. I had my suspicions. I don't trust Vamon and Saya. They've been lying to us, and they're planning something. But I was blinded by faith and my trust in the Council. I followed you so that I could arrest you, kill you if necessary, to have my eyes opened this way. A veil's been lifted, all thanks to you. I failed you. I failed our nation. And I'm sorry for that, Kian, for distrusting you. I should have known better.
Naja, aber ich meine, er war ja schon relativ offen und er hat jetzt auch nicht jeden Scheiß geglaubt und so. Also er ist jetzt schon nicht so, dass man ihm jetzt so einen ganz großen Vorwurf machen könnte.
He should have known better than to brand me a traitor. But I understand why he made that mistake.
Ja, und er war ja trotzdem offen und hat auch das untersucht, was im Tower passiert ist und so. Also er war jetzt nicht so, dass er ihn jetzt direkt 100% als Verräter abgestempelt hätte.
I'm disappointed in him. He should know me better than to think I would knowingly betray my people. But I won't confront him about it until after the war is won.
Ja, should have known better ist halt immer so eine Sache, ne? Also, ich meine, es ist halt auch sein Job, halt vorsichtig zu sein und es hätte ja sein können. Insofern...
Our friendship may never be the same, but we need to put this behind us and move on.
Weil ich meine, er hat mit ihm geredet, er hat zugehört, er hat selber Untersuchungen angestellt, er hat nicht jeden Scheiß geglaubt, den ihm hier jetzt der Dingenskirchen erzählt hat. Wie hieß er noch gleich? Meine Güte, Namensgedächtnis. Also der Sahias Lover und Vollstrecker. Insofern, also ich sehe jetzt nicht so wirklich viel, was man ihm zum Vorwurf überhaupt machen könnte. Ja? Ich meine, dass er es in Betracht gezogen hat, dass er ein Verräter sein könnte, das kann man ihm ja schwer... Vamon, genau. Vernon, ja richtig, Vamon, das war's. Dass er jetzt in Betracht gezogen hat, dass Kian theoretisch ein Verräter geworden sein könnte, das kann man ihm ja schwer vorwerfen. Also letztlich ist es ja auch sein Job, das zu untersuchen. Ja? Und es ist ja möglich. Ja? Ich meine, man kann sich in Leuten täuschen und Leute können sich verändern und so. Also gibt es eigentlich nicht wirklich was man ihm vorwerfen kann. Deswegen würde ich Leta auf gar keinen Fall nehmen. Forget und Forgive weiß ich jetzt nicht so richtig, was genau da der Unterschied sein soll.
He should have known better than to brand me a traitor. But I understand why he made that mistake.
Ja.
Our friendship may never be the same, but we need to put this behind us and move on.
Ja, Forget ist so ein bisschen, ja, ich denke, du bist trotzdem, also ich mach dir einen Vorwurf, aber ich schluck's halt runter so mittel. Also denke ich, Forgive ist dann schon das Beste.
I gave you reason to doubt me.
I'm not so sure about that, Kian. I acted rashly and...
General, Harmy, I forgive you.
Huh.
There's one thing I must know. Who told you I'd gone to Gien?
Mother Utana. Don't ask me how she knew. Well, she has her sources. She urged me to follow you.
She wanted you to see this with your own eyes.
Perhaps so, but how would she know what I'd find here?
She trusted me.
Yes, although if she already knew the truth, why did she say nothing? It wouldn't have been better to keep me in Mercuria and arrest Vamon and Sire?
I'm sure she had her reasons, Harmy. Is your cloud ship ready to bring us back?
The fastest ship in the fleet. We'll be there in less than 3 days.
Enough time to lay plans along the way.
3 Tage sind eine lange
I
Zeit.
need your most trusted men to fight alongside the rebels against Vamon's troops.
They will. There are fewer of us than there are of them, but we have the light on our side. We'll follow your command, Kian. To the first mountain, if it be so.
Aber es war doch
What will
Harmy.
happen to the prisoners?
They'll be freed, fed, cared for. They'll need to stay here until the situation in Mercuria has been resolved. After that, we can provide them with passage to wherever they want to go. We owe them that, and much more.
We'll have to leave young Bip with his parents, or I'm sure he'll try to sneak on board our ship. Bip, time to go.
War das nicht Harmy, der den Verräter bezahlt hat von den Rebellen? Also ich bin jetzt mal implizit davon ausgegangen, dass Harmy dann auch der war, der dann diesen Angriff auf das Rebellenhauptquartier geführt hat. Aber dann war es ja gar nicht. Oder habe ich das irgendwie nur rein interpretiert, dass man ihn gar nicht... War das Vamon? Wahrscheinlich war es Vamon. Falsch irgendwie rein.
Whenever you wish to begin.
My men have been posted around the city, ready to handle any unrest.
Kann eigentlich auch nicht gewesen sein, wenn Harmy gar
This
nicht mehr
being
Stadt war.
Reap Moon's Eve, most of the peasants will be too drunk to pay attention.
Is there anything else you need?
Haben halt beide die komische Uniform an.
You've done all I've asked. With the general away, there will be fewer distractions to worry about. about. The Office of Scientific Progress has proven itself a loyal servant to the goddess. The support in Sadir has been unwavering. I am pleased with your work.
Thank you, Prophet. We live to serve the goddess.
Where is the first?
In her room, praying for the success of our mission. She did not want to overshadow this ceremony with her presence. Her humility makes her a worthy one of the six.
You deserve all the glory tonight, sister. You and the commander, of course. When I activate the engine, a new era will begin. We will shape this world according to the wishes of the goddess. Magic will finally be eradicated. The transition may cause fear and unrest for a time, but I trust you to handle this with authority and efficiency.
Of course.
I must prepare. When I am ready, I'll send word to you. You will have the privilege of telling the people of this city they're witnessing the birth of a new era.
Hami has returned. With Kian. He's joined the Resistance.
What? Who told you this?
They've been trying to recruit my men. Some have turned, though most have not.
Why didn't you inform the Prophet?
And have him cast us from the top of the tower. We'll handle this. The Prophet will never know.
Mother Utana and the First, they can't know either. They might interfere.
You take care of them. I will take care of the Resistance and Hami. Once and for all. Soon it won't even matter. Tonight, once the engine is active.
We take control, yes, I know. I just... We didn't need this. Not when we're so close, after all that we...
Don't worry yourself, sire. Proceed as planned.
Yes. Yes.
So, wen haben wir da neu? Den Prophet. Hatte ich eigentlich 10 years ago Ben Bandu, a young Banda species. Ja, doch, Grippler, ja, doch, das hatten wir schon. Aber den Prophet hatten wir noch nicht. The Prophet has influenced the Azadi Council and the Six for a decade. Claiming to be the voice of the goddess, her eyes and ears on earth, the Prophet commanded the Azadi to travel across the Great Sea to the Northlands to occupy Mercuria and begin construction of the massive tower and the mysterious engine. The Prophet has paid regular and usually unannounced visits to both the emissary in Mercuria and the Six in Sadir. And as administrator of the engine project, Sister Sahia has learned firsthand how powerful and manipulative the Prophet is. Ja, da wissen wir noch nicht so richtig, wer das ist. Ich frage mich auch gerade so ein bisschen, wenn der einfach so auftaucht, wieso der plötzlich hier irgendwie so viel Machtbefugnisse zugesprochen bekommt. Der muss ja natürlich irgendwas Krasses schon leisten können, um irgendwie Eindruck zu machen. Kann ja nicht jeder Dödel mit einer Maske ankommen und sagen, ich bin hier die Stimme Gottes, tut was ich will, baut einen Tower, greift da an.
When I was a boy, exploring the mountains close to my village, I met an old Dolmari man, herding his stone goats. Our two people were officially at war, but there were still Dolmari tribes near our village and some trade between humans and magicals. The old man spoke with kindness, fed me dried fruits and goat's milk, and told me I had magic in me, just like his grandchildren. When I returned home and told my mother, she commanded me to never speak a word of this to my father. And then she leaned in and whispered something in my ear I'll always remember. Magic, she said, is a part of everything. Magic is in the wind and rain, the stones and the ocean. It's in me, my mother said. And it's in you. Your heart, your mind, your blood. We've been at war with magic for most of my life. But I've never forgot my mother's whispered words. And I've always felt it in me. Felt that magic's a part of me. For decades, I've fought it, denied it, rejected it. Tonight, that fight ends, and another begins. This is no longer a war between humans and magicals. This is a battle for the very soul of our world. If you will have me, if you accept us, we stand with you all. We fight at your side.
Tonight, we put aside our differences, our history, our grievances, and we stand united as one. Humans and magicals, Azadi and Northlanders. We are all Arcadians. Our eyes have been opened to the truth of what's being done to magicals. The Prophet has deceived the Azadi people. The engine is a weapon aimed at us all. We don't yet know what this ceremony will bring, but if we don't act tonight, in the face of death, we shall live to regret it tomorrow.
Oh, er hat sich wieder den Kopf rasiert. Jetzt wird's ernst.
General Hami will lead sorties against Vamon's men, force their surrender, and push through to the commander and Sister Saya. Those who refuse to lay down their arms, we fight. As hard as it will be to strike at your own brothers, there's no other choice.
Den Engineer hat auch wieder
Your
freigelassen, der
goal is
Hami.
to apprehend Saya and Vamon, alive if possible, dead if necessary. You'll take your commands from the General. Any misgivings you may have must be put to rest now. I trust Hami with my life. And tonight, so shall you. The engine must be destroyed. We don't know what it's truly for or how it works, but the Prophet means to reshape the world using its powers. This isn't magic. It's something darker than sorcery. Something older and infinitely more dangerous. Let's stop it. Let's stop them all from destroying our world, from destroying magic.
Let's do this in the memory of our absent comrades. Liko, Bob who can see, there's been enough death. Come back alive.
You've received your assignments. Prepare to move out. And when this night is over, let's all return here to watch the sun rise on a new Mercuria.
You know what to do, Kian?
Ferdaus will shut down the engine
Das
from
war
the
der Name,
control
genau.
room near the green. In order to do that, he needs me inside the tower.
You'll go alone?
I've been inside before. It will be easier on my own. Anna and Enu will escort Ferdaus and keep him safe.
I wish we could fight side by side tonight, but your task is more important. And more perilous.
You'll have the Resistance by your side.
I couldn't ask for better company. My men won't flinch from their duty. When they learned what was being done to the non-humans, and what the camps were for. I wish there was time to spread the truth further. But instead, we're forced to fight our own. We can only hope that most choose to surrender, rather than remain loyal to Vamon.
I'm sure they will, once they find themselves facing you. Civil war is a terrible thing, Hami. Most men shy from it. I don't envy you your task tonight.
We do what we must. Goddess protect you, Kian. If all goes well, we'll talk again soon.
We shall.
In den Tower also. Nun gut. Verdaus war der Name, genau. Ich kam nicht drauf vorhin. Stimmt ja, aber den hatte ja der Hami auch irgendwie weggeschlossen. Da hat irgendeiner sein Buch nicht fertig gelesen und auch nicht mitgenommen. Ja, was mich tatsächlich jetzt so interessieren würde, ist, wenn Liko vielleicht überlebt, wenn man ihn mitnimmt, ob dann tatsächlich jemand anders stattdessen gestorben wäre. Aber das passt so ein bisschen, weil auch die Shepard oben stand und so. Also ich würde davon ausgehen, dass wenn Liko überlebt, stirbt Shepard. Und dann würde der Liko da oben stehen bei der Ansprache vom Hami und man würde jetzt hier mit Liko reden. Also das würde irgendwie passen.
I'm grateful to your goddess for bringing you back to me, Kian. Unharmed, in time to fight alongside your sisters and brothers.
I'm sorry for defying you, Shepard.
Sorry? Child, you did the right thing. I was blinded by fear. I just wish Liko had disobeyed me and gone with you to Gien instead of...
If he had, Shepard would be dead.
Okay, das sagt er so. Woher will er das wissen?
If Liko had joined me on Gien, he'd probably be alive.
Kann aber auch nicht wissen, ne? Also, vielleicht wären sie dann aufgefallen, wenn sie sich da reinschleichen oder irgendwas. Also, muss nicht sein, ne?
There's nothing I can say to ease her guilt.
Und ich weiß auch nicht, wieso sie schuldig sein sollte. Also von der Entscheidung her, ob Liko mitgehen soll oder nicht. Und man muss ja Entscheidungen bewerten im Rahmen des Kontextes der Situation, in der sie getroffen wurden und nicht irgendwann hinterher mit irgendwelchem Wissen, was man dann gewonnen hat, weil man später weiß, was passiert ist. Zumindest was auf dem einen Weg passiert ist. Ich meine, im Grunde können sie nicht wissen. Es könnte auch sein, dass sie beide gestorben wären, wenn Liko mitgegangen wäre, weil sie irgendwie entdeckt worden wären oder weiß der Geier. Also es ist ja bloß Spekulation, was passiert wäre, wenn er mitgekommen wäre. Aber jetzt auch die Entscheidung, ihn nicht mitzugehen und mitgehen zu lassen und er deshalb gestorben ist, sich zum Vorwurf zu machen, würde ja nur dann Sinn machen, wenn man in dem Moment, wo man die Entscheidung getroffen hat, das hätte vorhersehen können. Und das war ja nicht vorhersehbar. Im Gegenteil, ich hätte eher erwartet, dass wenn Liko mit im Hauptquartier bleibt, dass vielleicht das Hauptquartier ein bisschen besser bewacht ist und dass, falls ein Angriff kommt, vielleicht sogar eher mehr Leute überleben als weniger und so. Insofern macht es irgendwie gar keinen Sinn, dass sie sich da irgendwie einen Vorwurf macht.
If he had, Shepard would be dead. If Liko had joined me on Gien, he'd probably be alive.
Ja, das ist
There's
Schwachsinn.
nothing I can say to ease her guilt.
Nichts zu sagen, weil sie ist auch irgendwie komisch. Die sind jetzt alle drei Optionen sind irgendwie ein bisschen komisch. Aber die ist vielleicht am
If he
wenigsten
had,
merkwürdig.
then you would not be standing here tonight.
Perhaps, but he would be alive to fight tonight.
Aber jetzt nichts zu sagen, der Situation ist auch
What
nicht
can
so
I do?
komisch.
Look around. Humans and magicals coming together. This wouldn't have happened without you.
Liko would have been proud to fight alongside you, Kian. And I am proud to call you my friend. You've come a long way from the broken man who arrived in the Enclave many months ago.
You believed in me, Shepard. That's what saved me.
I played only a small part. You began believing in yourself. That's what mattered the most. May your goddess continue to watch over you. We need all the help we can get from all the deities that watch over our mortal realms. Go now. Fight. Save us all from chaos.
Inu, noch am Leben. Sogar schon wieder gesund nach 4-5 Tagen. Sehr gut.
That was a really good speech. I'm sure someone's going to put that into play someday. You know, one of those stirring, heroic monologues before the final act, before everyone dies.
Bevor
I'm
nicht
not
Europa
saying
mit seinen
everyone's going to
Fingerlings.
die, I'm just saying Liko would have approved.
I hope so.
Oh, I know so. He had so much respect for you, even though you boys... I'm not saying he liked you, but there was respect. He wasn't actually going to kill you, you know. After this, that was just Liko being Liko.
Liko. I know. When this is over, we'll honor his memory.
I think he'd care a lot more about us winning the war than receiving a nice eulogy.
Tonight is for Liko, then. For Bob who can see. For all who were lost.
And for those of us still alive. Let's not forget those of us still alive.
For all of us.
Yeah. I'm really scared. I mean, I wouldn't tell anyone else, but I really am. I do not want to die. I know I keep telling people I'm ready to die, but...
I know. And I can't tell you that won't happen. Because it might.
Great. Good to know. Very comforting.
Yep.
If I do die, then at least I died for something. Right? Something important. My life had meaning. That's something, right? Right. Well, good luck, Kian. What is it you people say? I hope your goddess smiles on you. And to be honest, on me as well. I mean, she's not my goddess, but I'd still appreciate a smile, or just the tiniest smirk. Maybe a wink? Basically, any kind of acknowledgement will do. I want to be in good standing with all gods, goddesses, and non-gendered deities tonight. Oh.
Meine Güte, Inu, ey.
You should talk to Anna. She's itching to head out as soon as you give the word. I'll do my best to help her and Firdaus do whatever they need to do.
I stand with you, Kian. And I'm not the only one. Look around. These men and women would all lay down their lives for you.
Lakel Falk.
Hami's men stand with us, but too many are still loyal to Vermon. It'll be brother against brother tonight.
I'm sorry I ever doubted you. What you did for those poor prisoners on Guyenne, I'll follow you into the fires of the seven hells if you ask me to.
Ja, wird ja hoffentlich nicht nötig sein.
I'm proud of them. After the raid on the Enclave, I wouldn't have blamed them for giving up. But here they are, ready to finish the fight.
If we'd known what they were doing to the Magicals, we would have refused to take orders from Commander Vermon. They've shamed the Empire, him and Sister Saya.
Anna awaits your instructions. They will not leave before you've spoken to them.
I'll join Anique's team going into Coldstone. If we can free the imprisoned rebels, we'll improve our chances. And if Benry May's still alive, I want to bring her home.
So much is on that man's shoulders tonight. I hope they're stronger than they look. Those shoulders don't look very strong. I'll pray for them. Every single one of them.
Nun gut, Anna.
Anna, Elena, we haven't...
Yeah, it's fine. I'm not...
Talked, and... Sorry, what were you saying?
Nothing. Don't worry about it, Kian, really. I'm glad you're back and in one piece. We have a job to do. We can talk after.
Good, yes, after. We really should.
Anu and I will escort Firdaus to the engine house in the green. We'll watch over him while he does whatever it is that he needs to do. Kian, are you sure we can trust him?
Do we have a choice? Yes, I believe we can.
Okay. He'll be ready when you found your way into the tower.
Whether she is Utana's trusted source or not, it doesn't matter now. We have other concerns. Something Hami said. Utana learned of my trip to Guyenne from a trusted source. I wonder.
Ob sie das war? Ja, vermutlich war ja auch nicht verkehrt dann in dem Fall jetzt.
Did you tell Utana about Guyenne?
All right. Yes, I did. I did it to help you. I trust the mother. I always have, ever since... Well, you know, you and her, you saved my life half a lifetime ago. I'm sorry for trying to help.
If you hadn't told Utana, I'd be dead now.
Ja, wollte ich gerade sagen, wenn der Hami da nicht reingeplatzt wäre.
Thank you.
That's it. Thank you. We might never see each other again, and...
Ich weiß ja nicht, ob er das nur im Effekt gesagt hat, aber er hat ja mal irgendwie gesagt, dass er auf Männer steht, also weiß ich nicht, wäre das jetzt vielleicht out of character?
I can't give her what she desires most, but
okay.
I can still grant her a kiss.
Okay.
Words can never bridge the gap between us.
Weiß ich nicht, da ist ja nicht so wirklich ein Gap between them.
I can't give her everything she's hoping for, but I can at least say something to make her feel better.
Weiß ich nicht, was er dann sagen würde, wenn man das nimmt. Also sag mal einfach mal hier.
Hey, whoa, what?
I'm just trying to...
No, that's not...
Sorry.
Don't do that. I am sorry for... All right,
Are we leaving soon? Because if we wait much longer, I'm afraid I'll just curl up into a ball and be of no use to anyone.
The streets are crowded with revelers, and the Azadi are staying out their way. There's no better time. This whole reaping thing is giving them the willies. It's way too pagan for our pious occupiers.
I'll find a way into the heart of the tower.
And we'll stand by and wait for you to contact us.
You still believe you can shut the engine down remotely, Firdaus?
With your help? Unless they've disconnected the pipes. Yes, I believe so. I know they're still waiting on the final calculations to be sent to the tower, so if we hurry...
Then let's not waste any more time.
Just get inside the tower and find the engine and contact us via the speaking tube. I'll walk you through the steps needed for me to take control, and then I'll force the engine to crash.
Crash? Crash! Wait, what's happening now? Why are we all saying crash? Has there been an accident?
If we feed it the wrong instructions, the engine will stop working. Like a cloud ship that, crashes into a mountainside. It's complicated, but really quite easy.
We'll have to take your word for it.
I've worked on the engine for years. I know how it operates.
Are you guys ready? I am so ready. I mean, not really, because I have no idea what we're doing, but I'm as ready as I'll ever be. Not that I feel ready. I prefer fighting an enemy I can see, and I don't understand what this engine is, or how Ferdow's plans to stop it, or what it's doing, but... So how about it, guys?
Let's go. Be safe, Kian. If you die, I'll be very cross with you.
Ich weiß nicht, ob die Anna selbst weiß, was er eigentlich will. Ja, aber na gut. Ein Reveler. Ganz Besuffski ist hier. Ja, fast umgefallen.
Reap Moon's Eve must be very important to Mercurians if they're willing to make such fools of themselves.
Was treiben die da hinten? Alter, hier ist was los. Der pisst an der Wand. Das Übliche. Meine Güte. Ist hier Orgien Friday, wa? Wer kotzt denn da? Weiß gar nicht, ob er das so genau wissen will.
If burning wicker witches makes people feel safer, then so be it. I won't stand in their way. As long as they keep to burning straw puppets.
Desert before I volunteer for duty in Mercuria, Junior.
Und wo stehen die an?
Everyone's drunk, uninhibited, agitated. This could go very wrong, very quickly. They're lining up for the ceremony in Tower Square. They must be curious.
Ah, okay.
The guards are checking everyone going through the benefactor's gate to the ceremony in Tower Square.
If you run out of wine before we get there...
What's going on?
Reap Moon's Eve must be very important to Mercurians if they're willing to make
Dr.
such
Damien
fools of
Schmidt.
themselves.
Da dachte ich, da wäre so irgendwie ein Loch in der Wand, wo man was gucken kann, aber das ist bloß eine Einbuchtung. Okay, also ich muss den Weg in den Tower finden. Offensichtlich hier nicht durch die Schlange.
Goddess. The Reap Moon appears to turn man into beast.
Ich weiß nicht, ob der unter Beast fällt, aber...
If we're lucky, they'll burn the city to the ground and then we can all go.
Ja,
damned heretics and their pagan rituals.
Ja, genau. Hauptsache laut rumkrakehlen. Was für ein Gesocks, meine Güte. Ja, ja.
Happy Reap Moon's Eve.
Der ist ja auch schon an einer Alkoholvergiftung. Da hinten steht auch wieder einer an der Wand. Meine Güte. Die sind da auch gerade am... Naja. Schon ein bisschen alles über die Stränge geschlagen. Oh.
Gather round, friends, gather round. A most joyful
Alter, was? Hat der Crow da eingesperrt?
Witness. A magical abomination has appeared among us on this holiest of holy nights. It's an affront to decency and humanity. A foul, feathered, chattering... fowl!
Okay, joke's on me. Open this cage right now.
It speaks with the voice of the great necromancer.
The voice of the what now?
Hold your breath, feathered servant of the shadow. Keep your obscene beak shut.
Can't argue with the obscene beak bit, but I'm not liking this whole bonfire thing you've got going on. I smell charred feathers.
Soon the grand ceremony begins, and the great engine ushers in a new age of reason, logic, and humanity. And an end to sorcery. We cannot let this foul heresy poison the night with its squawks and feathery filth. This false fowl mocked me once before and caused a fellow follower, a fair friend of the cause, great physical pain and discomfort. The man may never be able to drink without dribbling again. All because of this freak of nature.
Weil du zu dumm bist, Stein zu werfen.
Honor Hilaris, candidate and faithful servant of humanity, will personally light the bonfire to rid Mercuria of this final remnant of diseased magic, honoring our ancient human traditions. And
you gibbering coward. When are you gonna shut up and just go away? People are sick and tired of your racist tirades. If anyone here should be burned on that bonfire, it's you. Killing that poor bird is the complete opposite of what the reaping's all about. How dare you claim to represent humanity when there's nothing human about you at all?
Hear, hear.
And you! You're supposed to be keeping the peace, aren't you? When were you planning to put a stop to this? Are you just gonna let that madman burn birds and incite violence in the city you've sworn to protect?
We do not intervene in local tradition, madam.
Oh, do intervene. No one here would mind it one bit, I'm sure.
Local tradition? Local tradition? This farce has absolutely nothing to do with local tradition. We don't burn poor defenseless animals in bonfires on Reap Moon's Eve.
Well, it's not an animal, is it?
What?
I mean, it's magical. It's a talking bird. Not an animal, per se.
Technically, the man is not wrong. I'll give him that.
Of course, it's an animal. Magical or not, it's a living creature, and you should put a stop to this right now.
Yeah, what she said.
Sorry, madam, but unless natural human is being harmed, we cannot intervene.
Ruddy coward. That goes for the lot of you, especially that pig. Cowards.
Humanity, honor, humility.
Hello?
Certain poor, misguided individuals seem to be of the opinion...
What do you want, bird? I don't have time for...
I know you. I've seen engravings. You're Keon.
Keep your voice down. Where did you see those engravings?
I spent some time in Sadir. I'm Crow, friend of April Ryan and Zoe Castillo.
You were a friend of April?
Friend, partner, sidekick. I came back to Mercuria to find you, believe it or not. And since you're the reason I'm in this predicament, you have to help me. And quickly, because soon, if things go the way they appear to be going, I'll be very, very hot.
I'm sorry, Bird, but I need to find a way into the tower, and time is running...
The tower? The Azadi Tower? Big, white, cloud-piercing edifice? I know a way into the tower. A secret way. Get me out of this death trap, and I'll get you inside the tower, I swear on my hatchling nest.
If you're lying, I'll snap your scrawny neck.
Cross my beak and hope to die, which is a distinct possibility. Quickly now, that madman won't orate forever.
Da bin ich mir nicht so sicher, das kann bei dem schon ein paar Tage dauern.
What are you doing? Don't talk to me. Find a way to save me.
Fevers and sorcerous contagions.
He should get involved. That's what they're here for. But there's no sympathy for magical creatures.
The only way to rid the world of magic is to burn it. To burn it with fire.
Again.
The fire
when will he ever shut up?
The fire
Wenn du ihm einen Stock in den Arsch schiebst, bis das Gehirn durchbohrt wird, vorher nicht.
Come to witness the burning of the necromancer's minion, have you? There's always room for one more witness. Stand over there, my good man. Keep your distance. This fire will burn, and it will burn fierce.
I don't think they're here to hear him speak. They're just drawn to spectacle like
I'm
moths
running
to...
for office in the City Watch, where
to
I
fire.
can personally supervise the hunt for non-humans and magic
This must be the
in
kindling they
Mercuria.
used to start the
When
pyre.
I'm elected, there shall be
This seems like an obvious target for
burnings.
sabotage.
Das...
This seems like an obvious target for sabotage.
Also ich habe aber nichts.
In this city, they have bathtubs for birds. The Northlanders are an odd folk.
That ends tonight with cleansing.
Filthy as sin, all of them. They reek of foul spirits and human sick. Welcome to Reap Moon's Eve.
I shall put my torch to this fire.
Which one's least filthy? Nope, they're all filthy. I feel unclean. The Merry Minstrum. Plenty of bitter beer for Reap Moon's Eve. From the state of the revelers, I can't imagine there's much left in those barrels. Empty. Not surprising.
Non-humans have lower intelligence, less compassion, and
Empty Flakon. Jetzt weiß ich ja nicht, wie ich das Ding sabotieren soll.
An odd vegetable, native to the Northlands. We have nothing like it in Azadir.
Oh, kann ich ihn wieder betäuben? Indem ich ihm ein Bier gebe, bevor es anzündet? Ne, die Pflanzen sind alle weg. Weil er drauf gepinkelt hat. Sind sie eingegangen. Keine Ahnung, was ich mit dem Humpen jetzt anstellen soll. Könnt ihr natürlich mit Bier füllen. Ich weiß allerdings nicht, ob das viel Sinn macht. Das Fass geht auch nicht.
The wreaths are part of the harvest festival tradition. Everyone's drunk, uninhibited, agitated. This could go very wrong, very quickly.
Ah, okay, das ist dann wohl die Straßensperre. Ich kann natürlich irgendwas Explosives da reinmachen in den Zünder. Wenn das anzündet, fliegt es halt in die Luft und entzündet nicht das Ding oder so, aber fügt ihm vielleicht erhebliche Schmerzen und Veränderungen seiner physischen Integrität zu. Das wäre ja sehr willkommen. Aber dazu bräuchte ich erstmal was. Hier noch irgendwo was rum. Mehr Fässer. Kann ich aber auch nichts mitmachen. Die werden auch nicht helfen. Der kann nicht helfen, selbst wenn er wollte.
It's Reap Moon's Eve, sir, and you appear to be uninebriated. For shame! Public intoxication is practically mandatory this evening. You're in luck, sir. Most stalls have shut down for the evening, but we're open and will remain open until the very last bottle has been sold. Which, from my experience, won't be too long now. The discriminating Northlander knows we're a notch above the rest. No Southlands imports here, sir. These bottles are tapped in the Northlands with wine from the tart purple grape of...
I'm sure your wine is more than adequate, merchant.
Oh. Very well. What can I get you tonight,
Das hat er noch nie gehört.
sober of sirs? Perhaps you want to sample a bottle before you buy?
Der Typ scheint aber auch noch relativ nüchtern zu sein.
I'm not some barbarian
Der spricht sich quasi selbst.
wines merely by color.
Ja.
I'll need more than a thimbleful. A bottle will serve me better. I'm a small sample before I make my decision.
Wir haben ja Zeit.
Which wine, sir?
Oh, was haben wir denn hier? Grapes of Nedra. Northlands Ruby. Mercurian Red. Goat's Hollow Winery. Dragon's Fire. Purple Rose of the North. Dragon's Fire klingt doch gut.
Dragon's Fire. They've even put a little fireball on the bottle. I'm not sure if that's an invitation or a warning.
Interesting.
Wir wollen ihm ja keinen
You
Gefallen
want to
tun.
sample the Dragon's Fire, our most potent wine, capable of reducing seasoned warriors to tears and bashful maidens to...
I want to taste it now.
As you please, sir.
Das klingt doch nach was der
There
Hilaris
you
trinken sollte.
go, sir. Give that a smell, a swirl, and a sip.
Even this amount can probably kill a grown man.
Das klingt doch gut.
Shadow! Burns like fire! Tonight we fight like dragons.
Und war's gut?
A A thimble-sized taster cup. Dainty.
Das klingt doch nach was man vielleicht noch mal in der einen oder anderen Situation gebrauchen kann.
Fire wine. From the markings on the label, it looks like powerful stuff. Grapes of Nedra. I'm unfamiliar with this wine. Northland's Ruby. Any wine that begins with the word Northlands does not invite enthusiasm. Mercurian Red. Plain spoken, but not particularly inspiring. Goat's Hollow Winery. No. Purple Rose of the North. Purple Rose? This is supposed to be a wine.
Ja, in der Tat.
Have you finished sampling, sir? If so, please return the cup and we can commence our business.
Commence our business. Jetzt klingt er nicht mehr so sober. Hier, hast dein Cup. Willst du nicht? Hier, das ist mein Cup. Hau rein. Nicht? Ja.
Hello again. Changed your mind, sir? Do you perhaps want a little sampler?
Kann ich mir jetzt das Ding auffüllen lassen?
Before I make my decision.
Which wine, sir?
Hier, Todesperle, oder wie er heißt.
Interesting. You want to sample the Dragon's Fire,
Oh.
our most potent wine,
Ja.
capable of reducing seasoned warriors to tears
Ja.
and bashful maidens to...
I want to taste it now.
Ja, genau, füll's mal
As you
rein.
please, sir.
Ja, please, sir.
1, 2, 3... 4, 5... 8... 9... 10... Odd. I don't remember the tasting cup being quite so expansive.
Ich glaube, der hat auch schon ein bisschen was intus, ja? Ja, aber du wirst jetzt nicht trinken, wenn ich es nehme, oder? Danke.
When I'm elected, there shall be nightly burnings.
Muss ich dem das jetzt geben? Hier, zum Wohl.
In front of everyone? While I'm on a covert mission?
Is only the meager beginnings of
I'm not
our
thinking
crusade.
straight.
We've been
More
soft
subtlety is
on
required.
magicals. We've been soft on those who support sorcery and harbour non-humans. No more.
Ich habe zwar keine Ahnung.
Sounds like Hilarious is about to wrap up his mad
Ich habe keine Ahnung, warum das brennen sollte, aber
and watch.
Adventure-Logiker.
But enough talk. This bewinged demon, this symbol of sorcery, this affront to humanity must burn.
Must he? Must is a very strong word. I'm not sure it's a word I use to...
Burn, you transmogrified necromancer! Burn!
Oh boy, here we go.
Das Ergebnis ist super. Ich habe keine Ahnung, warum das so ist, aber...
You lot, break it up. Nothing to see here. Shut up. This poor son's we need to get him to a healer, now. Goddess protect us. He'll be lucky to survive the night. Right, party's over. Go on, all of you. Go home. Be with your families.
Good job. And now, get me off this blazing bonfire!
I can't. I can't.
I can still
I need
see
something
flames.
long enough to reach
the flames are getting closer. You may wanna, you know,
Something long enough? Ah, hier.
Talk about cutting things close. I smell of singed plumage and smoke.
So, were you lying to me about that secret entrance to the tower?
No, I would never.
Nein.
Well, I totally would. That would be just like me, lying to save my tail feathers. But I was actually telling the truth. I do know a way into the tower. From below. No? Not making much of an impression on you. Okay, then. Follow me, big guy, and I'll lead you through the darkness into the light. The light, in this case, being the tower. More specifically, that weird pillar of dreamy light rising into the center of the tower with all the rotating metal bits?
You mean the engine?
Is that what they call it? The weird thing with the gears and the levers and the metal whatsits? Then yes, the engine. What, you don't want to go there?
Lead the way, Bird. And fast.
Crow. And I'm useful again.
Imbeciles? Amateurs? Don't they know who they're dealing with? Don't they know who I...
Necromancer King, huh?
Finally. What took you so long? I've been in here for days.
You fool. How did you manage to get yourself locked up?
Kennen die sich?
Some people don't appreciate art.
Come. You need to prepare the engine for the ritual.
Yes, Master.
Ah, dann ist der das...
Bloody time.
Dann ist er das, der ihn befreit hat aus dem Calculator, wa? Weil er hat ja in seinem Stück angedeutet, dass er sich nicht selber befreit hat. Auch wenn er es vorher immer so hat aussehen lassen.
Home sweet home. I'm sure you remember this place. I mean, you raided it and arrested everyone and directly contributed to closing it down for good. Remember?
Yes, Bird, I remember.
Good. Yeah, it's a far cry from how it looked back in those happy days, but I've nested here. It's not bad. Also, it's Crow. My name is Crow.
What does this place have to do with the tower?
Okay, right. So, there's a secret passage leading from the cellar into a ruined subterranean city below Marcuria.
Nein, ich will nicht wieder in die
Both
Stadt.
April and Zoe used it. I've been through there a few times myself. Purely for research purposes, of course. Not to look for treasure.
Where's the cellar?
Behind the bar and to the right.
For a bird, he appears remarkably intelligent. Annoying, but intelligent.
Kann man so sagen.
The cellar door is behind the bar.
Gut. Den Weg kennen wir ja schon.
This is the cellar door?
They've boarded it up? It wasn't boarded up the last time I checked. Or maybe it was. To be honest, I haven't been down there in ages. Well, I guess this is it. There's no way past those flimsy wooden boards. How about grabbing a cup of ale and a front seat to the end of the world? This is it. The end of our journey. And we came so close. I have to say, this turned out to be quite the twist.
Oder wir treten es einfach ein.
Okay, violence. I'm not used to adventuring with people who resort to violence. I have to say, it's very refreshing not having to look for keys or levers or trying to trick wizards into lowering bridges. We should have brought you along from the start. You would have saved us a lot of time.
Let's go, Bird.
Crow. Seriously. Watch your step, big guy. Here we are. This is it. The entrance to the grand underground realm beneath Marcuria. It doesn't look so grand from this side, but believe me, it's grand.
There's nothing here.
No, watch this. This next part is truly awesome. Ahem.
Oha.
Look! Not bad, eh? Just like with your foot upstairs, except with my voice. Come on! What are you waiting for?
I can't get through there.
Oh, sure you can. It's just... Oh, yeah, no. I see what you mean. That would be a tight squeeze. You're bigger than I thought, big guy. Weird. When April and Zoe did it, they fit perfectly, and they're not that much smaller than... Wait, I know. You need to sing.
Sing?
Makes perfect sense. Bird makes music, bird-sized hole appears, human makes music. Well, you do the math.
I can't sing.
You have a sing hole in your face. Blow air through it. Go on. The fate of the universe depends on it.
Fine. How does it go again?
Now you. Go!
Oh, verdammt. Hoch, mittel, low. Mittel? Was hat er gemacht? Hoch, mittel, low, mittel? Da müsste es keine Vorschau geben. Hoch, mittel, low, mittel?
No. That's all wrong. Try again.
Remind me how that song goes again.
Hoch, mittel, hoch. Mittel oder hoch, mittel, hoch, low?
Nothing. That was correct, wasn't it? It sounded correct to my ears.
That was, serviceable. So,
Maybe I need to do it louder.
I don't think... Wait. There was something else. When April passed through here, she had some sort of, egg.
Egg?
A magic egg. It must still be down here somewhere. Unless someone's stolen it, which is quite possible. It was a while ago.
How would a magic egg help?
How can a magic egg not help? Come on, look for it.
This is ridiculous.
How could it not help? So good.
I feel ridiculous. Crow-sized, not man-sized.
Correct.
I cannot squeeze through there no matter how hard I try.
Found anything yet? It's a sizable egg-shaped thing, magical in appearance.
They were probably used to hang salted meats. Markurians may fall short in many areas, but their salted meats are spectacular.
Das ist echt ein alter Fresssack, der muss immer nur ans Essen denken.
They were probably used to hang salted meats. Markurians may fall short in many areas, but their salted meats are spectacular. Once were barrels, probably for beer or wine. Once were barrels, probably for beer or wine. What a tragic fate for a lovely chandelier. This tavern must have looked grand back in the day.
Naja. So außergewöhnlich ist er jetzt auch wieder nicht, aber...
From the label, I'd say this probably held liquor once. Ale casks, most likely. A sad sack. Flour, maybe. Tools. Rusted through and quite useless. From the label, I'd say this probably held liquor once. A sad sack. Flour, maybe. They were probably used to hang salted meat. Ale casks, most likely. Now this is the stuff. Real Southlands wines. None of that Northland swill they serve in most taverns. I'd be embarrassed to even call it wine.
Tja, war eine super Kneipe hier, ne? Hättest du mal nicht zugemacht. Ja, keine Ahnung, wo das Ei jetzt sein soll.
This is a wall. Just a wall.
Okay, hier anscheinend nicht. Oh.
There's something odd about that lamp. It doesn't match the rest of the decor.
Vor allem ist es sehr merkwürdig, dafür, dass die Kneipe jetzt schon Monate, vielleicht Jahre zu ist, dass das Ding halt noch leuchtet, ne?
What's this? Some sort of egg? The goddess smiles on me tonight. I'll just need to be careful. Shadow. There. Got it. This certainly looks like a magic egg, whatever its true purpose. Hopefully, it'll help me. They used this ancient egg-shaped artifact for illumination. I wonder where it came from.
Aus der geheimen, nervigen Stadt da unten. Okay.
My suspicions are confirmed. It's a wall. Just a wall, really.
Ja, krieg ich mal wieder ein. Nimm mal das Ei.
Hey, whoa, what did you do?
I used the egg. Weren't you watching?
No. But see, I told you, the magic egg helped. I guess you needed a magic item because you were so thoroughly unmagical. Me? I'm a magic bird. I'm my own, magic egg. No props needed.
Macht sogar Sinn.
Now there are magic symbols. Cool. Well, good luck with that.
Ah, rechts ist der höchste Ton, ne? Was war's? Hoch, Mittel, Hoch, Low, ne? Ja.
Nice work, big guy. And nice work, me.
Onwards, bird.
Crow. How hard is it to get that one right? Crow.
Ja, da weiß ich auch nicht, wieso er nicht einfach Crow nennt. Ne? Ist schon so ein bisschen aso, aber naja.
There used to be a lot of these creatures down here, grubbers, but they've all vanished. I don't know where they could have gone. They wouldn't really fit in upstairs, especially not with the, those new guidelines vis-a-vis magicals. So what we're looking for is right there. A floaty thing, what you can row in?
Boat?
That's it! Row, row, row your boat gently across the deep, dark, eldritch subterranean lake filled with all kinds of ancient, tentacly weirdness and sleeping gods.
Please, bird, silence.
Crow! And I'm just trying to lighten the mood, big guy. You need to laugh more.
I laugh when it's appropriate to do so.
Show me.
What? No. I won't perform for you like a trained ape man.
Come on, you can do it. It's easy. Like this.
Okay.
See? Open your mouth, smile, push air through. I mean, I have a beak. I don't know how it works for you humans, but if I was going to guess...
Ha! Ha ha! Huh?
That's sad. Frankly, that was disturbing. Please don't ever do that again.
You have my word.
Good. So, did you and April ever hook up? You know, mate, copulate?
No. Bird, you need to learn common decency. And I am gay. I don't mate with women.
Interesting. I prefer females myself. But it's not like there's a lot of us around, whatever my species is. And as long as I'm not starting a family of my own, who cares, really? Although I would like to start a family, I'm getting on. It may not show, but I've plucked some gray feathers, and I can feel it in my wings. Most mornings, they're stiff as dry twigs. I won't be around forever. It would be nice with a young wife to take care of me in my twilight years, to regurgitate my food and care for our hatchlings. I'd like to pass down some of the wisdom I've acquired through my journeys across the world, and all the jokes.
I'm sure you'll meet the right bird. Someday. Soon.
I hope so. I really hope so. Here we are. This is it.
This is unbelievable. It's beautiful. My skin is tingling. There's a strange energy coming from that. These are dreams?
That swirling blue pillar? If you listen closely, you can hear them. Thousands of voices. It is beautiful. This place was built by the grubbers who lived down here as some sort of container to store dreams. And now the grubbers are mysteriously gone. There's probably some greater plot here that I cannot possibly wrap my little bird brain around. The tower's right above us.
They built the tower on top of this place. That can't be a coincidence.
Oh, speaking of coincidences, I remember the temple that used to be up there, before they tore it down, belonged to the Sentinel, the protectors of the balance. Nice place. Beautiful murals. Shame it got destroyed. And like I said, probably just a coincidence.
That's my
way out. Ich glaube eher nicht.
I'll fly up and wait for you at the top. It'll take you a while to climb the whole way.
Sieht nicht wirklich aus wie ein Zweihandschwert, aber... Wer das mit zwei Händen halten will, probiert. Oha.
Shit, they're trying to break through.
Oh, this isn't good.
Kann man so sagen. Haben wir aber so ganz schön schnell entsorgt jetzt gerade, hey.
That took longer than I expected. I had time for a wee nap.
Light. This is incredible. It must have taken years to build all this.
It's pretty nifty. And oh so shiny. You Azadi are really into metal, aren't you? So, what now?
I need to access the engine's central control panel. There should be a speaking tube there I can use to reach Anna, Enu, and Fedaus.
I'm guessing that would be in the center of this chamber.
Europa.
And there's someone there.
It's just one person. Can you see if he's armed?
I don't think so. He looks really old and frail. You could probably kill him with your pinky finger. Actually, he looks familiar. But I'm probably wrong.
Stimmt,
My
Pro
eyes
kennt ihn
aren't
ja.
what they used to be.
Das ist Teil 1.
We need to be careful. or he may raise the alarm.
War am Schloss dabei?
Stay here, Bird.
Crow. It's Crow. It's...
Ich meine, er war oben dabei, als wir die Tränke gebraut haben und so, aber da war er ja schon verbannt. Ich weiß nicht, ob er jemals dabei war, als er noch wirklich da war. Aber er hat zumindest Statuen gesehen, bestimmt.
Controls for the engine. These are all part of the engine, connected via pipes. These are all part of the engine, connected via pipes.
Okay. Oh, Hebel. Sehr umständlicher Weg, um zu ihm hinzukommen, wa? Kann ich hier irgendwas machen?
These are all part of the engine, connected via pipes. These are all part of the engine, connected via pipes. That door leads to the outer circumference of the tower.
Okay, aber ich glaube, wir müssen ja wahrscheinlich nicht raus, sondern erstmal hier den Typi erledigen, ja, den Roper. Das sind wieder die ominösen Symbole.
It appears to be an old man. Is he an engineer?
Ich fürchte nicht.
Tubular connectors.
No incantations, no sorcery, no suspicious wiggling of fingers.
I'm not a wizard, not really. Honest to God,
ja klar.
I'm an engineer, just an engineer.
Das glaubt er einfach. Wenn wir mal die Frisur angucken.
For some reason, his oddly shaped head brings to mind Gien.
Ja, ganz genau. Denk mal drüber nach, ey.
There's something familiar about him. But more importantly, what does he know about the engine? I've seen you before. Your misshapen head, it's familiar to me.
Das ist auch ein Spruch, den er einmal ins Gesicht sagen musste.
No,
The truth now.
Not in 100 years have I been to Gien. And that's the God's honest truth.
Ich glaube, das stimmt sogar, ne? Ist ja schon mehr als 100 Jahre her.
Sworn. What's your business here, old man?
What's my dear chap? I designed and built this engine. This is all me. It's an accomplishment without equal in this world, and I...
So, what does it do?
What does it do? It calculates. It's a giant calculating machine.
Oh, das konnte er nur bauen, weil... das wäre jetzt krass, dass er das auch nur bauen kann, weil April ihn in den Taschenrechner eingesperrt hat. Dadurch hat er dann vielleicht das Verständnis für Calculating Machines überhaupt erst gewonnen. Das wäre schon... Und nur deshalb konnte er das Ding überhaupt designen hier. Weil er das verstanden hat, weil er da jahrelang eingesperrt war. Das wäre schon ziemlich cool, so als Referenz.
He's not being particularly forthcoming, and there's no time for diplomacy here.
Ja, ich glaube auch.
The pickled turnip beats the rod and nails every time.
Ich glaube aber nicht in seinem Fall. Weil was könnte man dem schon anbieten, ja? Andererseits weiß ich auch nicht, wie er auf Bedrohungen reagiert. Versuchen wir es mal.
It's an impressive piece of work.
Isn't it? A work of art. I got the idea for this after spending some amount of time inside a particularly insidious prison.
Ja, genau.
Gods know what they're planning to use it for. I built the engine, but I'm not the one with the grand plans. You'll want to speak with the Prophet and his emissary. They're behind it all. I'm merely a servant. As I said, just a humble engineer.
I find that hard to believe.
Believe what you... Oh, thank the cruel gods of old you're here, finally. Please save me from this barbarian... as I said, just a humble engineer.
Okay. War jetzt auch ein bisschen blöd, sich da umzudrehen.
Believe what you... Oh, thank the cruel gods of old you're here, finally. Please save me from this barbarian brute. You'll be sorry you ever threatened me, foul lout.
Okay, jetzt wird's persönlich.
Wizards.
Das finde ich aber cool, dass wenn man sich umdreht, der einen wegwässert. So gut. Wegmessert. Was habe ich gesagt? Keine Ahnung.
It means, hey, clacks. As in Roper clacks. Wizard, puppeteer, writer, entertainer, slightly creepy geezer. What's Clacks doing here? Last time I saw him, he got arrested by the Azadi for doing a puppet show about magic. Don't ask.
It appears he's working with the Azadi, not against them. But it doesn't matter. I need to contact Verdaus.
So irgendwie komisch, weil warum... Na gut, er weiß vielleicht nicht, worauf sie hinaus wollen, aber... Ist schon irgendwie komisch, weil wenn sie Magie ausrotten, ist er quasi mit betroffen.
What's the plan?
I contact Verdaus via speaking tube, and he shuts the engine down.
And then we leave, unscathed? With plenty of time for a stiff drink and a nibble before bedtime?
Perhaps.
Don't perhaps me. I require concrete plans and positive thoughts, or I might have a panic attack.
Clean up, Darren here. What's your problem down there? Another racket in the gears? Eh? Hello? Hello? Mate? Down! Is the speaking tube locked again? Hello? Can you hear me? Hello?
Die Audioqualität ist sehr gut, aber es ist wohl der falsche Hebel.
That didn't sound right.
It was not.
Oh, okay. You should get it right next time.
Thank you. That's very helpful feedback, Bird.
You're welcome.
Yes, Mia. What do you need, Mia? Oh, we didn't transmit the wrong spheres again, did we? Oh, our apologies, Mia. We'll take a look at it right away, Mia.
Wrong again?
Ja.
Yes.
Should have taken my advice.
Yes.
Der Advice war nämlich das Richtige, alter Crow.
Entrance all guarded. This is Baylor.
Natürlich ist der letzte
You
Hebel.
need someone down there, Dar? Dar? Hello? Guess not.
Wrong again?
Yes.
Der hätte... Ich meine, das ist auch eine saudumme Wache, ne? Ich meine, wenn er keine Antwort kriegt, soll er doch jemanden schicken zum Nachgucken und die einfach nur sagen, ach so, dann brauchst du ja keine Hilfe. Okay, vielleicht hätte ich ihn jetzt niedergestochen und er hat mit seiner letzten Kraft den Hebel runtergezogen. Und der soll einfach, ja, du sagst nicht, dass du Hilfe brauchst, also brauchst du doch keine Hilfe. Punkt.
Hello? Hello? Enu? Anna? Verdaus? Anyone there? How does this Shadowforge thing work?
We're here, Kian.
Thank goddess. So, what now? Hello?
You don't actually have to speak so loud, Kian. We can hear you perfectly well. I'll put Verdaus on. One moment.
Das ist tatsächlich saugut, die Audioqualität. Muss man lassen.
I mean, Mir? Kian?
Right. Okay, so, remember our first conversation? You're inside the core now, the heart of the engine. And the chamber you're in, it's a battery. It contains all the dreams the tower has collected. Millions of them. You've probably seen the big glowing blue pillar. That's the vortex, the manifestation of the dream energy. You're standing by the main controls to the engine.
I don't need details, Verdaus. Just tell me what to do.
Sorry. So, there's a way to control the engine from where I am, but you need to give me direct access first. Right now, the engine will be in automatic mode, because it's designed to be autonomous during the final calculations. You need to put it back into manual mode. There should be a panel to the left of the speaking tube. Locate the knob with a hand symbol on it. That indicates manual controls.
Hand-Symbol. Diverse Buttone. Left of the speaking tube. Müsste ja dann irgendwo hier sein. Ah. Da war jetzt schon der Cursor drauf, deswegen Hand ist Mitte, alles klar.
And we're in manual mode. Good. That's great work. We need to act fast because warning lamps will be lighting up all over. Now that we've disabled the automatic mode, you need to patch me directly into the engine's controls. Do you see the panel on the, I think the far wall behind you? Those are the pipes that connect to my location, to the knobs on my console. You must switch that panel's redirector at the same time you switch the signal repeater on the main console.
Switch what with what? At the same time? That panel's on the other side of the chamber.
This operation usually requires 2 people.
Ach.
Verdaus, I'm on my own here, you know that.
Yeah, right, sure. It's still the only way to make this work.
Wieso hat nicht vorher gesagt? Alter, einmal mit Profis
I'll figure
arbeiten.
something out. Hold on.
Ja, Crow muss ran.
Good. We have a problem.
Naturally. And since you're including me, Crow, in this conversation, what is it you need me to do for you?
Schön passiv-aggressiv.
Verdaus needs access to the engine in order to reprogram it.
Verdaus? Reprogram? Those words sound like gobbledygook to me.
Just listen. Verdaus, will Crow be able to switch on the redirector?
Crow? What Crow?
Oh, it's that adorable bird who's friends with Zoe. Hey, Kian, are you with Crow? How did that happen?
Crow is a large and reasonably intelligent magical fowl, capable of following basic directions. Can he turn the switch?
Reasonably intelligent?
Basic instructions, ganz genau.
I don't see why not. It's just a switch.
Reasonably?
Good. So, Crow, that panel on the other side of the room, there's a switch. Verdaus, what does the switch look like?
Reasonably? Really?
It's big and it's painted green. It should be easy to find, even for a bird.
Even for a... Oh, just wait till I get my beak on you, fella. All right, point me in the right direction and I'll flip your switch. Even a bird of reasonable intelligence should be able to pull that one off.
Good. So, you'll need to go...
Ja, auf der gegenüberliegenden Seite. Das müsste ja dann da sein, ne?
There. See that panel? Look for a green switch. Wait for my signal. Then flip it.
Gotcha. Wait, what kind of signal?
A signal, I don't know. I'll wave.
What if you have to wave for some other reason? Could get confusing. Fine, arm waving. I'll keep my eyes open for flapping arms. Wait! Did you actually call me Crow before? Not bird, but Crow?
I have no memory of that.
You did. You love me. I'll do anything for you, Kian. Anything you want.
Alter
I can't believe you called me Crow.
Just do this, bird. Crow.
There it is again. Consider it done, Kian. Partner. Best friend.
Crow's on his way to the other panel. What do I do on my end?
So, let's see. There should be 3 panels where you're standing. And further right, another set of 3 panels. See the big lever on the first panel? That's the one you need to pull. There's only one. You can't miss it. Probably. Pull the lever and hold it down while the talking bird flips the switch on the other panel. Don't let go until I tell you to.
Understood.
Dazu muss ich mal sagen, also A, wieso hat er ihm nicht gleich gesagt, dass sie 2 Leute brauchen? B, wenn das Schalten in manuellen Mode überall Alarm auslöst, wieso erklärt er ihm nicht erst den zweiten Schritt, dass er das direkt machen kann, nachdem er in Manual Mode geschaltet hat, anstatt jetzt erstmal noch Zeit damit zu vergeuden, ihm zu erklären, was er tun muss, nachdem schon überall der Alarm losgegangen ist. Also...
These are all part of the engine, connected via pipes.
Der sieht mich aber hier gar nicht, wenn ich wave, ne?
Goddess! Kian? Kian! What are you...
Tana? Mother?
Light. Why are you here, Kian? Oh, how did you... I'm relieved to see you. Where's Army? Is he here?
He's confronting Vamon's men, together with the resistance. Mother, we've seen the camps. We know what's been happening on Guyenne.
I know, I know. We need to talk urgently, but not here. We must leave now before...
Wait. What are you doing here?
Gute Frage.
I kept my eye on this engine, trying to learn what it can do. Kian, I need to tell you something important, and we don't have much...
Okay, remind me again about that sign you're supposed to give me, Kian. Was it one arm above your head, or... Oh, hello? Wait, what? You two actually know each other?
Crow. What?
Does everyone know each other? How many people are there in the world? 5? I guess I should be used to this by now. I've been around you guys long enough, nothing should surprise me. So, Mother, how's the Office of Scientific Research going? You just let me know when you need another message delivered. I'm your bird.
The Office of Scientific... You work for the Office of Scientific Research?
Oh, Kian.
Works? Mother Utana runs the Office of Scientific Research. I know this because I've been a messenger bird for the Mother both in Sadir and here in Marcuria. She's the top dog, numero uno. No one above. She is the Office of Scientific Research.
I was going to tell you, Kian. Just... not like this. Not now. I guess it can't be helped.
You knew about the camps? About the magicals? About what Sister Alessandra was doing? How long? How long?
Sehr gut, dass wir es exekutiert haben. Perfekt.
Wait. Are you behind all of this?
Die wäre doch wieder rausgekommen, wenn die das dir geschickt hätten.
I am truly sorry.
Ja, war klar. War so klar. Wie blöd ist der eigentlich? Meine Güte.
Just lie down. I'm sorry. Hold still. Don't die on me. You left me no choice.
What did you do? Did you just stab him? Why? That's...
What happened here? Who's that?
An inconvenience. I took care of it.
For your sake, I hope you're right. What's the matter with you?
That goon, he sucker punched me.
And now you're back on your feet, so get to... What's the bird doing here?
You? Aren't you? No, don't!
Alter, was? Jetzt wird's aber echt persönlich, ey.
We can't afford any more distractions. The dreams are restless. The engine is ready. It is time.
Alter, da haben sie aber ganz schön rausgehauen hier. Okay, also jetzt müssen wir mal andere Bandagen aufziehen. Chimera. Aber es ist auf jeden Fall super, dass ich die Alessandra
Okay, so I
Team
just passed
gerichtet habe.
through some sort of
Schon mal das
holographic
Mindeste.
field. What the hell is going on?
Jiva.
They're on some kind of lockdown. I'm guessing because of me.
SL14, Sektor A. Ich bin da. Okay, links ist eine Sackgasse, rechts geht's weiter.
What do they do in this lab? Bioengineering, definitely, but what exactly?
Deswegen, bei Alessandra, deswegen muss man so Leute auch direkt hinrichten und nicht einfach erstmal warten und hoffen, dass irgendwelche anderen das dann machen oder irgend so ein Scheiß da. Bei manchen ist einfach der einzige Weg. Observation gucke ich mir aber mal an. Das ist bestimmt der Raum, wo sie mich beobachtet haben. Also Zoe.
Heavy duty. They could easily lock down this entire place. I have no idea where that goes.
Na gut, also Observation. Da können wir uns ja denken, was da los ist. Wir sind ja quasi genau von da gekommen. Observation, genau, das war dann da der Dings.
Incubation. One 9. Faith. Faith. As in my half-sister Faith. 1 5. Hope. 1 3. Hannah. 1 1. Zoe. Jesus. What does this mean? Was that my incubation pod?
Wissen wir eigentlich, wer Hope ist? Hannah ist doch die aus Europolis, ne? Die wir gesucht haben. Faith ist klar. Zoe ist klar. Wer ist Hope? Haben wir irgendwann mal mit einer Hope zu tun gehabt? Ich wüsste jetzt eigentlich nicht.
They're scanning molecular structures. People. Brains. They're scanning molecular structures. People. Brains. It's a notepad. There's a message from... It's from Helena Chang. My mother. Something about... This is about me. Some sort of physical status report. They've been monitoring me in that room for months.
Frage ist, wieso ist hier kein Schwein?
What's been happening here? There's a message from...
Okay, ich dachte mal, kannst du mitnehmen oder so, aber nein.
Chang. My mother. Something about... This is about... What are those things? What's been happening here?
Ah, da ist einer. Oder kommt von da hinten, wo ich hergekommen bin, ne?
Incubation.
This is Unit 7 proceeding towards sequencing. Affirmative Central will find Briar Rose.
Das Licht, da kommen sie wohl.
Where am I? Underground? And what are those blue lines? Shit.
We have a runner exiting bioengineering. This is not Briar Rose. Shoot to kill.
Target's down. Repeat, the target's dead.
Affirmative. Head back to bioengineering. There may be witnesses. Take care of them.
Affirmative, Watty Central.
Watty Central, na klar.
At least I know which direction I'm supposed to be heading. Upwards.
Okay, Sequencing kommen wir nicht rein. Genau, ist da unten ist Sequencing. Okay.
Poor guy.
Weiß ich noch nicht, ob man den bemitleiden
I
muss.
hate to do this, but I need this more than you. I'm sorry.
Vielleicht war es ein Arsch. Kann man nicht wissen. Da steht einer. Also muss ich doch ins Sequencing.
Bioengineering is clear. Repeat, we're clear. No survivors and no Briar Rose. Resuming patrol towards sequencing, Central.
Läuft irgendeine Säuberungsaktion, ne?
They're all dead.
Ja, kann man so sagen. Halt die Fresse. Projekt ist abgeschlossen, ne? Jetzt richten sie alle hin.
Dad?
Zoe, don't...
Stop! Don't move or I shoot.
Liegt der Vater da auch mit drin, oder?
I repeat, target is in the core. Stay there. Everyone stay exactly where you are.
Hello, Zoe.
Lady, I told you.
Mum. Helena. Dad, what's going on? What is this place?
You need to get out of here, now.
Everyone, stop talking!
Ich weiß schon gar nicht mehr genau, in Teil 2, wo man Helena Cheng das erste Mal begegnet, da in dem Labor oben. Hieß die Firma auch Jiva? Dem überlege ich jetzt gerade so.
The new age. Goddess, protect me. I pray I'm doing right by you. We cannot let outsiders dictate the future of our empire. The Prophet is a tool, and so is this engine. Your light is eternal, Goddess. Under my watch, it will reach the darkest corners of the world and beyond.
Behold, the mechanical revolution, an end to magic, the dawn of enlightenment. Witness the engine and its awesome powers.
Keon, please respond.
I don't think he can hear you, Anna. If he's hurt, we'll need a new plan.
Shit. We can't even get out of here with those soldiers trying to break in.
Yeah. About that. Is it just me, or is it,
Quiet? The soldiers must have left. Something's going on.
Something bad if they've abandoned their posts.
We need to move. Now, if we can't get through to Kian, or if he's dead, we need to get into the town ourselves.
Haben sie den Text nochmal geändert?
If the Azadi really have abandoned their posts, through the front door.
Oder Titel hat dich tot
That
gesagt.
sounds incredibly dangerous.
I'm sure it will be. Let's go.
Wait! Okay, you two head for the tower. I'm going to find the others. If the Azadi are running scared, we have an opportunity to strike back.
All right. Stay safe, Annie.
You too.
Aber echt mal, ist die einzige, die noch übrig ist.
I'm sure he's okay. Kian's always okay, right?
Die einzige von den coolen Leuten, die noch übrig ist. Schweinerei.
There you are.
Mum? What? Where's Dad?
You must have a lot of questions.
Hey, why am I locked up in here? Let me out!
I can't do that, but I promise I'll explain. Just try to relax.
Please, Is that... Dad? Dad! Dad, what's happening? Let me out!
He can't. Not yet.
What did you do?
I had to subdue him. There's so much at stake. I can't afford anyone getting overly emotional.
Oh, da haben wir ihre Eltern. Okay, das waren dann die letzten. Gabriel Castillo. Zoe's estranged single father. Gabriel raised Zoe on his own, first in London, later in Casablanca, and they were close. Gabriel was always there for her, and Zoe never really missed having a mother. 1 year ago, Zoe learned that Gabriel had lied about the death of her mother, Helena. The fallout from this momentous lie and from Gabriel's involvement in the conspiracy that Zoe was embroiled in created a rift between father and daughter. Has yet to be repaired. Despite his continuing efforts at reconciliation, Zoe has neither seen nor spoken with her father since she moved to Europolis. Gabriel is currently working on a project in Mumbai, though he still owns an apartment in Casablanca. Die Frage, sind wir jetzt in Mumbai oder nicht? Werden wir vielleicht noch erfahren. Helena Cheng is Zoe's biological mother. She abandoned custody to Gabriel Castillo when Zoe was still a toddler. A fact Zoe only learned of a year ago. Before then, she'd believed what her father had told her, that her mother was long dead. Die Frage ist auch, wieso hat er ihr erzählt, dass sie tot wäre? Hätte er auch sagen können, die ist irgendwie weg oder weiß der Henker. Helena founded the bioengineering company Jiva, a subsidiary of Vaticorp, together with her then husband Gabriel Castillo. She collaborated with Vaticorp on their Dream Machine project, but disassociated herself from the corporation when it turned out Vati had been using the Dream Machine for nefarious purposes. After Zoe exposed Vaticorp's plot, Helena drugged Zoe for reasons unknown and then she vanished. Her whereabouts were unknown until now. Ja, das ist auch so die Frage, warum sie das gemacht hat, wenn sie nicht für Vati arbeitet. Aber dann macht sie hier auf jeden Fall irgendwas anderes und deswegen hat Vati auch die Soldaten hergeschickt, um auch dieses ganze Personal hier abzuknallen. Wahrscheinlich sollen die Soldaten von Vati einfach Zoe hier extrahieren, aus irgendwelchen Gründen, weil Vati die haben will. Bleibt da nur noch die Frage offen, was Helena hier eigentlich abziehen will.
Even though Helena's my mother, she clearly has little empathy for me.
Yes.
Pleading may be pointless.
Yes.
But maybe she'll respond to anger.
Maybe.
Whatever she's done to me, she is my biological mother. That must mean something to her.
Ganz sicher nicht.
Open this up right now. Let me go. Let me out, or I swear I'll...
Calm down. Getting upset won't help you or your father. After we're done, you can leave. You and Gabrielle. That was the deal.
Done with what?
The culmination of 30 years of research. My life's work. Rebooting the world.
What?
I will explain, and hopefully you'll understand. But first, I do need you to calm down and be rational. Nothing good will come from panicking.
She's right. There's no point fighting this. Not yet. All I can do is breathe.
Ja gut, in der Situation schon.
Calm down.
Ja gut, sie kann jetzt nichts machen in der Situation, also kann man zumindest mal zuhören, was sie zu sagen hat. Und sehen, ob sich Optionen ergeben.
That's better. Deep breath, Zoe. Now listen to me. For the past year and a half, you've been in a coma inside Jiva's labs in Mumbai. You've been dreaming.
No, that's not possible.
Hold on, I'm not saying it's all been a dream. Everything you've experienced has been real. That's what's so amazing and exciting, Zoe. While you were dreaming, you projected a physical binary of yourself into the waking world. Think of it like entangled particles, one copy here in my lab and one in Europolis. You dreamed yourself a new life in ProPast, and it came to be as real as anything.
But why?
2 reasons. Misdirection, to keep Wadicorp off our backs, and more importantly, to trigger your memories and activate your latent powers. We needed you to return to that parallel otherworld, to find and absorb a primal source of dreaming energy, to fulfill your potential.
Lux, are you there?
You have a unique skill. You must have realized this by now. You can reshape reality.
I'm a dreamer.
There have always been stories of those born with the power to change the world, but I couldn't wait around for that to happen, so your father and I made you.
How's Gabrielle involved? What did he do?
Gute Frage.
They were married. Of course they made me. What does she mean?
Na gut, so blöd ist Zoe jetzt auch nicht.
My father?
We were partners, and you were the first experiment, our first creation. We designed you, the first manufactured dreamer. You were born in this lab. There were other experiments, half-sisters. Faith, of course, the final girl. She was a mistake. And you met Hannah not so long ago. She was the second experiment, after you. You were drawn to each other, and she was drawn here.
Und was mit Nummer 3?
To Ghana, to the dreams. I know she's in Mumbai, but she's not strong enough to affect anything. She poses no threat. None of them worked out, not the way we intended. And I didn't think you would either. So I let your father take you away when you were a toddler. He cared so much about you, he was willing to give up everything, his life, his career. Me? How could I say no? It wasn't until you connected to a dream machine that I realized your powers were there, only latent. That's why I put you in a coma and brought you back here. I did it to protect you. If I hadn't, Wadi would have taken you. Your father had no choice but to come along. He did what he had to do to keep you safe. We both did. We saved your life, Zoe. And we made a deal. Gabrielle would help me finish what we'd begun. We'd be partners again. And then, afterwards, he could take you home. I'd leave you alone. The deal still stands, once we finish changing the world.
Did she just say what I think she said? Helena is clearly unstable.
Ja, vielleicht, aber das ihr ins Gesicht zu sagen, bringt jetzt auch nichts. Also ich verstehe nicht, wieso sie das will überhaupt, ne? Und ob sie überhaupt begreift, was jetzt alles da dran hängt.
Changing what?
Changing everything. For the better. I need you to understand this. We're going to remake the world. You and I.
How?
I don't have time to go into details, but there's a place we go when we dream.
Story time.
Different cultures have different names for it. The Aranda people of Australia call it dream time. Think of it as the initial state of all matter and energy in every possible universe. The blueprint. All realities originated in this initial state, and they remain entangled, evolving, one universe affecting another. Wave energies are fueled by dreams. Particles in our world are entangled with particles in Arcadia because they were created together in story time. Eingana has the power to change the wave field, and thus the observable universe through dreams.
Wati, the dream machine. They must somehow be connected to Helena and Jiva.
Ja gut, das wissen wir ja schon durch die Faith-Experimente, dass sie quasi ja diese Droge entwickelt haben, damit der Dreamer funktioniert. Aber da stelle ich mir echt die Frage, was jetzt mit Nummer 3 ist, also mit Hope. Ob dann quasi April Hope ist. Weil April war ja auch irgendwie ein Waisenkind oder so, ne? Und wenn sie dann auch experimentiert haben und es hat irgendwie nicht funktioniert, dann haben sie vielleicht auch April irgendwie entsorgt, also Hannah entsorgt, und die ist dann unter dem Namen April Ryan halt irgendwie unterwegs gewesen, und in der Zeit waren sie halt schon weiter geswitcht auf Zoe als Projekt.
How does Arcadia fit into the puzzle? If that wasn't a dream, then what is it? What about my friends in Propast? What about Reza? Were they just dreams?
Nee, und das weiß ja eigentlich auch alles. Mit Wati.
Wati, the dream machine.
Da wissen wir ja auch, wie die connected sind. Also,
and Arcadia.
One of many worlds spawned from dreams. A world of... I'm a scientist. I don't understand magic. It's chaotic, complex, and unpredictable. Magic is dangerous, and it has no place in a rational universe. But we needed it. We had to bridge the divide in order to store these vast quantities of dream energy. We put things in motion to return you to Arcadia, but you did most of the work yourself. Of course, we had help on the other side, a partner, but he didn't... You did it on your own, Zoe. You were compelled to connect with the primal force that inhabited the initial state before this universe. That was only possible by crossing the divide. Something called you there. Some force guided you. I don't know how to quantify it or explain it. But you succeeded. You absorbed the energy, and it didn't kill you. You got stronger. Strong enough to wake up and break out sooner than anticipated, but the timing ended up being perfect. You've reached your full potential. You're finally ready to interface with Eingana.
Naja, gut.
Wati, the dream. What about my friends in Propast? What about Reza?
Nee, waren sie nicht, hat sie eigentlich schon gesagt. Also macht es eigentlich keinen Sinn, das zu
what's
fragen.
Waticorp's role in this?
Wadi funded us, funded the development of the Dream Machine.
Aber das wissen wir eigentlich
We
schon
needed
alles.
to collect and store dream energy. The Dream Machine facilitated that. They thought we were working for them, not the other way around. Wadi just wanted brainwashed consumers. They wanted to sell their silly toy to billions and rule over a virtual world. They have no imagination.
Ja, müssen wir es doch fragen, auch wenn es
If I dreamed myself into Europolis,
Unsinn ist, das zu
what
fragen.
about Reza? My friends? Were they...
Dreams? No, you don't understand. They're real. All of it was real, Zoe. You were there in Propast, a physical projection walking amongst real people. A three-dimensional copy made flesh using the power of dreams. And they never realized. Well, at least most of them didn't. I sent someone to protect you in case anything went wrong. It's a good thing I did, too. Things spun out of control. It's a shame you had to die. Falk Friedman saved your life. As for Reza, it's more complicated. He's been an unwitting agent of Wati. His reckless investigations caught their attention. They needed to manipulate the press and they wanted to keep an eye on you. He was an easy tool, so they brainwashed him. We'll fix Reza, I promise.
She's meant Eingana.
Meet Eingana. It took me decades to design and build her. She spans dimensions, taps into the dream energies. She's quite the thing. But she's actually not the first. Wadi had the prototype. They used her to operate the beta version of DreamNet. After she was destroyed, we built Eingana 2. She operates the version of DreamNet currently processing and recording the dreams of hundreds of millions of Dream Machine users. And now, we're reversing the process. With you as the conduit, connecting quantum fields, connecting dreamtime with reality, Eingana will begin to alter our observable universe. Don't look so worried, Zoe. You won't need to do anything. She knows what to do. I've programmed her, and my template will guide her. Together, you'll make a better world. A world without sickness or death, a world without superstition, intolerance. A world where everyone's equal, where justice and compassion will prevail. A world not ruled by corporations or religions, but by science and logic, by rational thought. A better world.
I need to stall for time. Keep her talking until I can figure out a way to open this pod. She's waiting for me to respond. I think she needs me to understand. If I don't say anything...
Ja, wird sie trotzdem weitermachen.
How will you accomplish all of this?
I know you have more questions, but we need to get started before those goons break down the doors and ruin everything.
Helena, wait.
Here we go.
Crow? Crow, is that you?
I think so. I'm supposed to show you something.
What? Why? What are you doing here? And where is here?
I don't know. I don't even know how I got here. I'm a bit... I don't feel right. I'm not sure what happened, and
I'm not sure I'm all here, if that makes sense.
No.
No. Yeah, no. I can see how that makes no sense.
What are you supposed to show me?
Oh, I almost forgot. So the ghost in the machine told me to do this thing. This one last thing. The ghost said that this has been my destiny all along. I don't expect you'll know what I'm talking about.
Crow, I don't even know where this is. A minute ago, I was inside a pod in a lab, and now...
We're inside the quantum weave that makes all the stories. This is reality's blueprint. How did I know that? What does quantum mean? What's a blueprint?
Well, that explains everything.
That was sarcasm. I detect sarcasm.
This ghost in the machine, who was it?
No idea. I remember nothing before meeting you here, aside from a ghost telling me to show you what I'm about to show you. And I don't even know what that is.
Show me what? There's nothing here.
Let's go find it.
Dabei fällt mir gerade ein, wir wissen ja noch gar nicht, was aus Westhaus geworden ist, ne? Weil ich hier gerade seine Klosterzelle sehe.
Does this look at all familiar to you?
It looks like a monastery.
There you go. Maybe that's it.
That doesn't really help. Hey, that looks like a diary. It's a handwritten letter.
I am at the crossroads between waking and dream. One path leads back to the world I left behind. The other path
Wo das
leads
Westhaus
to
der
a place of
Prophet.
shadows. Between the familiar and the unknown, between certainty and doubt, my choice would seem obvious. Any sane man would turn around, return to the world he knows, forget what he has learned, and live his life in blissful ignorance. But in truth, it is too late. My choice was made many years ago, when I first embarked on this journey. I cannot turn back. I am at a crossroads. But for me, there is only one path. I leave behind these words in the hope that someday they will serve as a map for someone else. To whomever reads this, Godspeed on your journey. If you ever decide to follow in my footsteps, look me up. Brian Westhouse.
Brian Westhouse? Our Westhouse?
The plot thickens.
Thickens or just getting more muddled? I don't know what this is supposed to tell us.
That Westhouse is involved?
There's that, I guess.
Come on, there's more.
We're ready, traveler. Your journey is about to begin.
I've seen stuff like that in films, but never in real life.
The ritual
This looks
is
like a
ready.
Buddhist temple.
Step onto the dais, traveler.
Okay, so what just happened?
Portals. They're all over the place. Let's follow him.
Through the... Wait! This is the story time.
You know this place?
I remember. I was here. For a long time. It's the place between. I didn't want to wake up and they needed me. The people who were dreaming. They were sick. I tried to help them.
Uh-huh. Interesting. But we need to see what's going on. I'm supposed to show you this.
What are you doing here? You cannot be here. It will find you.
I don't... Where am I? What is this place?
How did you get here? Go back the way you came, quickly.
You cannot stay.
I don't know how to go.
It is here. What have you done? What have you done?
What do you mean? What?
The undreaming.
God. What is that? What? No. No. No.
Da ist der Brian gar nicht mehr der Brian, sondern er ist irgendwie besessen von etwas.
What is that terrifying thing?
That's the undreaming. I know it is. I feel it.
Well, that's going to give me nightmares for a long, long time.
The undreaming entered Westhouse.
It sure did.
Was he looking for it? Is that why he came here? Or was it an accident?
I guess that's what you're supposed to figure out. Come on, we have more places to visit.
Ja, es macht schon irgendwie Sinn, wenn der Brian jetzt tatsächlich dann zum Prophet geworden ist. Beziehungsweise was auch immer ihn da befallen hat, ihn zum Prophet gemacht hat. Und da wird er demaskiert. Da weiß ich aber immer noch nicht so richtig, warum die Utana da irgendwie mit drin steckt.
Home, sweet home. The house feels strangely quiet. It must be, what, a year since I last visited? And who knows how long it's been for the house. Could be a day, could be decades. Balance. I need to get moving. There's not much time until the songlines align. Let's see. Elixir, a good rope, a spatula. Chop Chop Saga.
Sieht jetzt tatsächlich so ein bisschen aus wie ihre Mutter, nur halt diese Farbakzente auf der Haut und so hat sie nicht so wie ihre
I got
Mutter.
pretty good, to be honest, and it comes in handy. There's not that many people who can create songlines. I don't need to shape a songline today. Today, I have paths to follow. I put away most of their stuff when Papa left. What's the point in keeping things around? It's not like they're ever coming back.
Ist eigentlich die Frage, was aus ihrem Vater geworden ist.
They were happy here. For a brief time. And then... attachments are risky. Especially when you live like we did, adrift between worlds. You just have to accept the risk. I don't know if I like it. I'm not sure what to do with the place. It's not like I can put it on the open market. Transdimensional domicile for sale, fully furnished. Beware, temporal shifts and transdimensional tears. I barely remember her. And I barely think about her anymore. It was time to let go. Oh, I was a handful back then. It's a miracle Papa didn't lock me in my room. Not that it would have done much good. Paths and portals everywhere. I devoured those books when I was younger. It was all I had of the outside world. My books, and Uncle Galeth. But he was careful not to say too much. He knew I was too curious.
Und wer zum Henker ist Gareth?
I'll move those out of here, someday.
Von dem wird immer nur geredet. Der Onkel Gareth, dass der ab und zu mal da war, man hat ihn auch noch nie gesehen und weiß nicht, wer das ist. Ist das irgendwer, den man kennt, oder?
I still don't like to go into the downstairs. It's not anchored in the same way. There are rifts, ether vapors, not to mention, void beetles. I thought Papa got rid of Hugsy. Did he find his way back? It wouldn't surprise me. I put away most of their stuff when Papa left. What's the point in keeping things around? It's not like they're ever coming back.
Okay, da haben wir schon mal das Seil.
Check. All those years wanting to walk out that door, pass through the turnstiles, and never come back. Much as I want to,
Nee.
I can't just wander down random paths today. I have prophecies to fulfill. It's been so quiet up here since Papa left. There's nothing I need in there.
Wir werden nie erfahren, wie es da drin aussieht, ha? Als Baby können wir nicht hoch, als kleineres Kind dürfen wir nicht hoch. Als, naja, mehr oder weniger erwachsen wollen wir nicht hoch.
Mama was beautiful. I guess I got my
Keine Ahnung,
looks from Papa.
wie alt die jetzt sein mag.
I don't think I'm ever moving back. Maybe in my twilight years? No. There are better places, warmer places. I think I know most of them by heart still. I didn't have a lot of choices back then. I devoured those books when I was younger. I'm not sure what to do with the place. It's not like I can put it on the open market.
Kennen wir auch schon.
Transdimensional domicile. I'll move those out of here someday. Mama and Papa, in better days. Before Papa left, I don't think the fire ever went out. He wouldn't let it. He said it was the beating heart of the house. I'm not sticking around very long. Next time. I think I know most of them by heart still. I didn't have a lot of choices back then. I don't think I'm ever moving back. Maybe I'm not sure I like that reminder. She haunted us for so long, and her ghost took Papa away from me. I'm not a writer. I can play, I can paint, but I didn't inherit her talents. I'm not sure what to do with the place. It's not like I can put it on the open market. I put away most of their stuff when Papa left. What's the point in keeping things around? I'll move those out of here someday. I barely remember her. And I barely think about her anymore. It was time to let go.
Ja gut, sie kannte sie auch nicht wirklich, ne? War noch relativ jung, als ihre Mutter verschwunden ist.
Papa was so worried about the cracks reopening, he checked the wall every day for decades. The song lines are not yet aligned, and I need to get everything together before then.
Ah, okay, da geht's dann wahrscheinlich wieder raus, wenn es fertig ist hier.
I'm out of the elixir. Okay, I knew that. No worries, Saga, this is all part of the plan. I'm fairly certain the recipe's in the compendium. There should be enough time to prepare a bottle. Prophecies can't be wrong, can they? No. Right?
Wer weiß.
Ready for elixir making.
Delayed onset of death. Das ist wohl das Kompendium.
The Hidden World of the Herbal Alchemist. A Compendium of Curious Cordials, Volume 1. The sequels were garbage. Let's see. Elixir of Extraordinary Extra-Human Strength. Elixir of Multiple Consecutive Climaxes. Elixir of Selective Remembrance.
Ist alles drin, wa?
There. Elixir of Delayed Onset of Mortality. That's the one. Keep ticking after you've taken a licking. Page 108. Dried blood bog blossoms, leaf of void oak, boiled in strong liquor. Those things should be easy enough to find around here.
Liquor, void oak leaves, blood bog blossoms. Meine Güte.
When was the last time I listened to that? I must have been, 16 or 17? I was able to tune into the weirdest stuff from all over the multiverse. It stopped working years ago, and I don't know anyone who can repair that. best wine I ever had. There were no grapes in that world, but the berries they used, absolutely sublime. I put away most of their stuff when Papa left. What's the point in keeping things around? It's not like they're ever coming back.
Spatula.
Spatula? Check.
Müssen wir jetzt nur noch den Trank mixen. Wo auch immer ich das finden soll. Ist nicht, dass ich jetzt irgendwie was dergleichen hier gesehen hätte irgendwo.
I still don't like to go into the downstairs. It's not anchored in the same way. There are...
leaves.
What a mess. But there should be void oak leaves here. Leaf of void oak. Nice and dry.
Okay. Ist da draußen immer noch Schottland? Man weiß es nicht. So, dann brauchen wir noch Blossoms und Liquor. Auch immer wir den herkriegen. Was haben wir hier? Toys.
Too many memories. Was I happy here? I was basically a prisoner. But I guess I didn't know any better.
Kann ich wahrscheinlich immer noch nicht rein.
There's nothing I need in there.
Okay. Raus kann ich wahrscheinlich auch nicht.
Much as I want to, I can't just wander down random paths today. I have prophecies to fulfill.
Wo haben wir den Alk? Gibt's ja wohl nicht. Hat sich eigentlich das Bild nochmal irgendwie verändert? Nicht wirklich. Keine Ahnung, was er gesehen haben will als Kind. Veränderndes Bild. Das sieht doch aus. Der Baiju, natürlich.
Jade green Baiju. High-grade stuff, too. I'd almost forgotten about this little bottle of liquor. This should be more than good enough.
Rotwein.
Like sex in a bottle, with no emotional mess to clean up afterwards. Only wine stains.
Okay.
Great wine, but not enough alcohol for my purposes. Also, boiling this would be sacrilege.
Also jetzt brauchen wir nur diese Blüten, ne? Getrocknet.
Did Papa change this before he left? I think it's pointing to the same place still.
Oh, hier, das sieht doch so aus.
Isn't the house supposed to take care of all living things inside it? I didn't know I had to water the flowers. Oh, but wait, maybe...
Vielleicht, weil das Feuer ausgegangen ist, ja?
Dried blood bog blossoms. Check. I think that's it. That wasn't too bad. And there's still time on the clock. Time to boil up some elixir.
Shepherd's Heart.
Shepherd's Heart. A powerful herb, but not what I need today.
Hat das was hier mit Shepard zu tun, von den Rebels? Man weiß es nicht. Okay. Dried leaves?
No, this doesn't look right. I'll need to double check the compendium. Bring the alcohol to a boil, okay. Mix in the fine dust of dry crumpled leaf.
Okay.
Add whole blossoms.
Okay.
And bring the mixture back to a boil.
Okay.
Easy as alchemy, which is so much easier than science.
Ja, eigentlich nicht. Muss in beiden Fällen nur den Anweisungen folgen.
That's the alcohol heating nicely. Nice. Bit of a waste, but it's for a good cause.
Na, hoffentlich. Dried leaves müssen wir jetzt noch irgendwie dann zerstampfen, hä?
Dried leaf of void oak.
Aber vielleicht kann sie die auch einfach zerknüsteln beim Reinwerfen.
Dried leaf, crumpled to a fine dust.
Okay, ich dachte, ich muss jetzt noch irgendwie so ein... Wie heißen die? Hier von Apotheker, wo sie es kaputt klein reiben. Wie heißen die Dinger? Gibt's auch ein Wort für, verdammt. Naja, egal. Mit Stößel und Dings kaputt machen,
Now it
aber...
just needs to boil again. How do I know when this is done? Will there be a... Definitely a poof.
Das ist das Coole an Alchemie, da gibt es immer einen Poof. Da weiß man, wenn es fertig ist und wenn es richtig war.
Looks the right color.
Wissenschaft
And it's already cooled down.
hat manchmal nicht so
I
Poofs.
love alchemy.
Mörser,
So much easier
genau.
than chemistry.
Das ist
Laws of science need not apply. Rope, spatula, elixir. Check, check, and check. I think that's everything. With only minutes to spare, you'd almost think the stars are aligning on purpose. Except no stars, paths. Time to go knock down a wall.
Sehr durchmischter Kleidungsstil, aber egal. Brick Doorway. Breakdown.
With my bare hands? No, Papa did too good a job with the masonry.
Okay, brauche ich irgendwie so einen Vorschlaghammer oder ein Brecheisen oder ein Buch? Oder Besen? Auch nicht. Auch nicht. Ah, da.
This should do the trick.
Sehr schön. Können wir jetzt da runter? Auch nicht. Hau rein. Wo ist sie eigentlich gewesen und woher weiß die von Prophezeiungen und was sie eigentlich zu tun hat und so? Ja gut, ich meine, April und Zoe haben es vorher auch nicht gewusst. Ergibt sich halt so im Laufe der Rumrennerei, ja?
You know that feeling when paths don't line up with where you want to go? That feeling. In all fairness, when these songlines were first sung, I don't think these walls were here. Or these metal gears. No worries, I come prepared, because prophecies.
Na, das sieht auch sehr hier nach Machinery aus mit Mercuria und so. Aber ich habe jetzt keine Ahnung, wie lange das noch geht, aber ich glaube, die Bücher gingen tatsächlich ein bisschen länger als 3 Stunden oder so. Also wie viel jetzt noch kommt, aber in Unwissenheit dessen, wie viel Spielzeit jetzt noch folgt, werde ich das große Finale dann wahrscheinlich, oder was heißt wahrscheinlich, werde ich das große Finale jetzt dann auf die nächste Session vertagen. Und dann geht es beim nächsten Mal hier weiter und wahrscheinlich bis zum Ende von Buch 5 und zum großen Finale. Ja, also sie haben jetzt tatsächlich hier so ein paar Figuren tatsächlich ziemlich herb mal ebenso entsorgt, wenn man das mal so sagen kann. Gut, bei Kian weiß man noch nicht, ob er wirklich tot ist oder so, aber mit Crow und Hami und so, also ja, schon ziemlich krass. Aber gut, dann mache ich an der Stelle mal für heute hier Schluss und beim nächsten Mal geht es weiter und höchstwahrscheinlich dann auch bis zum Ende von Buch 5. Bis dahin, ciao.